All right. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents Dungeons with Veterans, our Sunday night game where I run these fine folks through as much heartache and
Oh,
trouble as
yeah.
possible.
You are blocked, blocked, blocked. Hello, I'm Frank from Dallas. I would like I will like to be your sugar daddy and I'm ready to spice you up with riches.
Well,
Sign me up.
thank you, Frank from Dallas, but I'm fine. I'm taken care of, and I don't need a sugar daddy.
I
Wait,
didn't
how
even
much are
see
we
that in
talking
chat.
here? What do you want? Some foot photos?
It must be a personal chat that was sent directly to you.
It
Yeah,
was a direct message to me and I don't even know who this guy is.
yeah, it
Apparently
didn't come across on.
he's friends with someone on my friends list. That's all I know.
Hmm. We won't get into that because my wife has some of the interesting issues that come along that lines too. So that's beyond the point. So, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that. Welcome to the show. I'm Dan Latham, also known as Shadow Jagar, and I am the dungeon master for this game. Let's see. Well, before we get started, introductions to our players, which everybody should know by now. You'll notice we are one short. Our short little ball of fur is not with us this evening. Todd has had a prior engagement, so he will be. We'll decide who controls him here in a minute and see what kind of trouble they can get him into.
Right. So,
Yeah, so I'm thinking the guy that's right around there.
So
Like,
before I do the introduction and do a
yeah.
recap on last week, I would like to give a shout out for Roll20. That is where all our maps that you will see whenever we're in the midst of combat. Miniatures are also being played on the Roll20 map, but most of them have been created through the Hero Forge subscription packet. So have you ever checked out Hero Forge? And if you're a subscriber, you're able to make a digital version of a miniature that you can bring out in different poses. It could be the side view, the top view, however you want to do it. Also, the commercial at the very beginning of our show, as always, is the first chapter of the Red Star Rising campaign brought to you by QECube. And once we have the fourth chapter in our hands, we will schedule when that will start back up. Until then, we will try to keep you entertained with whatever comes to mind. I believe our Friday evening games are run by Marcus, which is currently Rime of the Frost Maiden. We have our Sunday game, of course, which is this Monday. We're going to be finishing up, not this Monday, but probably next Monday, finishing up Curse of Strahd, and I believe we may be bringing something else in the mix. And Wednesday is our premiere episode of Torg Eternity, a beta tier mission that we're going to be running out of one of the books, and we're hoping you'll all enjoy that. If you guys do enjoy those kind of things, tell your friends, come check us out, see what kind of trouble we can get into in any of our games. And also, if you have any suggestions along the line that you might want to see us attempt down the road, I'm sure one of my players here might. No, no volunteers.
Fuss. I wasn't paying attention to you. Sorry.
What?
That sounds
Starting
like
early with that.
a typical game. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce my players. I will start to my. We'll go to. Well, on the screen, it looks like it's to my right, so we'll go that direction.
So me, I take it.
Actually,
So
no, you're to my left.
when I saw you
Or you
looking, when
pointed
you
to
were
him.
pointing, you were pointing at me. So I was curious.
Confused.
Yes, it's to the right.
Okay. Well, my name is Tara. I am playing Belfie Twinblade. She is a halfling rogue who is just starting to learn a few things about herself, like she doesn't like barbecue children, for example.
Then why did you cook them?
I was just following the lead of somebody else, but I will pass the buck down to Corporal.
Well, when you follow the lead of a lich, you get barbecued children. Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
Live
how it
and
works?
learn.
Legit.
I am Corporal Punishment, the Tiefling Paladin, who's currently the mother to about 27 children or something, and working on her engagement with Sergeant Rock. And next, the almost lich, Brother May I.
Hello. I am Marcus Scott. I'm playing Brother May I, who's our lovable cleric slash warlock. And people think I'm gonna become a lich. I'm just losing weight. That's all.
He's just on that fast weight loss plan
Yeah.
called desiccation.
My body is decaying.
Yeah, the Undead Weight Loss Program.
Yes, I started off the campaign at 270. Now I'm down to 190.
Does seem very effective though.
And trending.
Yes.
Yeah, you see, what used to be a jaw has now slawed off. Just natural. I'm not undead, I swear.
All right, I'm Fritz Neufeld, and I'm running Sergeant Rock, World War II soldier who has found himself projected in this land. He's really just a warlock with everything reskinned into World War II soldier terms. And some of the other characters may have noticed he seems to be like scarce a lot. Like he's, ready to go out and stand outside and keep watch in case something's coming. And he seems to be kind of trying to avoid the corporal.
Drama.
It's not like
Why?
half of the group picked up on that when that happened. It's just like, oh yeah, oh.
So that leaves our last player for this evening.
My name is Curtis Ross. I am playing Surge, the Wild Hunt Shifter Druid of the group, who, when that happened, looked at Rod. He said, "Oh, cool." And inside, I heard his internal screaming. So,
Now, question. I thought this was the wedding episode. Am I not officiating a wedding tonight?
what, we have like 27 flower bearers or whatever?
You definitely have a crowd.
Flower bearers, ring bearers.
And I'm a
Maid of
cleric.
You could
Maid
turn
of
into a
honor.
real bear.
I mean, yeah, you are. We do have a cleric who can officiate a wedding. It's like, okay, what god's officiating this? Death.
We just need the rings, and I think Dux has the rings. That kind of.
We have a lot of jewelry.
Mhm.
We've got a lot of jewelry.
Mm-mm-mm.
I should note that in my personality traits block, I have the statement, I can stare down a hellhound without flinching. But there are some things
Yeah.
could considerably worry a soldier.
All right.
Well, my ring's staying on my finger.
I have a jeweled ring that was given to me when I first joined up with you all. I would be willing to donate to a wedding cause.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
have
have
a
it
lot
on
of
next.
jewelry that was just like, here, have.
So
Man.
what happened? What's brought you to this point in the adventure?
Mistakes.
I'm going to
Life
assume mistakes
choices.
have been made. So what has? Who would like to tell me, in their character's their character's point of view, what has brought you to where you are right now?
I got some notes. I haven't done my bit in a while.
Go for it, Rock.
Yeah. Some time back, we found out that kids were being taken by the evil one. And so we started trying to track down the kids, and this has led us across the continent to several cities, and finally across to the middle of this continent on our way to Consti, which we went to Consti and searched for children there and found out that the Drow didn't really appreciate our approach. They see the whole city. We had to surrender rather than let the city get completely obliterated. And while we were POWs in their little Drow POW camp, a figure came along named Shadwick Dakar. Dakar gave us a tip on where we can probably find the kids. And we chose to pick the Underdark Pass to get to the location of this genetics lab. And we went into the lab guns blazing and took out some Drow and some other baddies and a couple of kids. And finally down the...
Couple is exaggerating.
Well, yeah.
Oh
the
no,
scene-
there are a couple. Never
There
mind.
was one in the back. We had to start out with a fireball on the
I forgot about the
got
woman.
there and,
Yes.
collateral damage. We didn't see him in the cages. And then, there was an early effort to
Too
end
good.
the frozen sleep of one of them And it turns out you're supposed to cycle the cube and not pry it open with a crowbar. So you live and learn. Or
I forgot about that one.
whoops. Yeah. But we did manage to destroy all these other foes. Well, not all of them. Some of them that stayed in a force cage for a while became peaceful and actually joined our side. So force cage as a tool of peace. Remember that. And then we now have all these kids here, and we're ready to take them back home. Some of them, may have a little adjustment problem when they get home. Yeah. Unless they can get a job as plumbers, as those clamps will definitely serve a good purpose in that role.
Oh, there's water they can shrink.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
So,
I don't even know what to say.
go ahead and give me a d20 roll, and we will pick up where we left off.
May the fours be with you.
Trying to gain bonus points for not making them count much.
You have drawn the card extra attack.
Mhm.
And I believe
I
by,
love that card.
I also say I
That's
believe
nice
by
one.
now you know what that one does.
Oh, yeah. That means 6 Eldritch Blasts instead of 3.
All right, so I have you currently on the map, map. So you guys have finished off the spider / scientist, whatever that. What it was. I will like to point out that it was left out the fact that Belfi was steadily just like sliding her rapier into it over and over again, slowly, methodically.
Almost
That's pretty
as
solid.
if it was a little bit of a payback. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah. Some of the other girl we rescued, and some of the kids seem to be.
It seemed like some of the kids might have. One of the other creatures that was released from whatever was controlling it or keeping it held when that creature died did the same. So you have the. Let's see. We go back. I just caused an explosion. All right, where's our map? There it is. And I think
That's you?
You know what? I will put you there because you put all those nice, neat little notes there, and I hate for them to go to waste.
Well, I can get rid of this set of notes.
Let's see.
Because we rested, so we no longer have Heroes Feast.
You
now.
have
Been-
7 of these
In
adult.
24 hours.
You have 7 of these adult-based creatures, and I believe you guys were taking a long rest and
Yes.
able to. What happened during that long rest? Did anybody remember what happened during that long rest?
Leveled.
I have no recollection and deny any recollection.
Yes, you actually did. You leveled up to level. What level are we now, folks?
14?
Which means I can
14.
make the creatures even tougher.
Six.
Excellent. All right, so you guys are in this cave. You have.
Unless you're ducks, and then you're like 1 and 3 and 5 and 3 and 2 and 1.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Well, who knows if he's won yet?
Mm.
I don't know if he's leveled.
Yeah, we don't know if he's actually picked up a new class or just leveled one he already had. So we'll find out when he actually shows up next week. All right, so you have 20,
Hmm.
7 children.
20.
Is
25 humanoid children, and I think 2 of them that are adjusted. Let's put it that way. Mutated, however you want to look at it.
Enhanced.
Yeah, I mean, they may see it as a mutation, and some other people, but you may see it as an advancement in their.
Well, being a
Physiology.
tiefling is definitely better than being a human. So.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I
brother,
guess there
sisters
is that one too. So there's, but she's 19. So would you consider?
Well, I was counting the ones you just picked up, not the 2 dwarves and the 2 children from prior.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
currently have what we got 20. So what do we say?
27
27 kids.
And then what is the
28,
7 of
30.
these minions? I don't know. what they are.
hybrids.
38 tagalongs at this point in time.
Well, is there one that's still mush, or was that one revived?
Well, I don't recall anybody reviving the one that was mushed.
To save every one.
So,
Good as we could.
Resurrect or
give me
reincarnate.
an hour. Give me an hour.
Oh. But what are we going to do with everybody?
I mean, who knows if we'll get back in time?
We're gonna
to
take them home. What do you
Went
think
back.
we're gonna do with them?
That's right. We're gonna
So
put
we're
them on
not
a
going
school
to
bus,
follow
bring
the
back
trail to
school.
this other.
exit. We would have
No,
to go back
not the
down.
exit to the Underdark. We're not going to go down and.
We can't take the kids to go fight the Lich.
Well, on the map here, the other exit was just a way to get out of here without going through this place. We don't know where it leads, but just to get back to where it would possibly tee off to go outside, how far would that be on the map? Because it took us like 3.5 days to get here. So from where it teed off to go this way, and
Give me a survival check, maybe. We'll see what happens.
With guidance.
with guidance,
Yeah,
anyone
because you're
want to
trying.
help me?
Yeah, you're trying to like look at the map and get an idea of where.
I'm a little shell shocked. I wouldn't be any help looking at a map right
Okay.
now.
I will.
Well,
Hold on.
I love maps, so yeah, I'll give you guidance.
It doesn't look like you really need to.
Well, I mean, okay, so 26. If you want to use his guidance, that's
All
fine.
right.
It's only
So
26.
you're looking at this map and you're got your own map of the region. I'm assuming you've gone outside to kind of get an idea where you're at, right?
Yeah, that's how marked roughly where we are.
Right. So let's move you back to that other map for you guys. All right.
The only issue is if we go back inside, we're right here right now. But if we go back inside and who
Alright.
knows what creatures are in there.
So you guys are right here currently at the
Nice,
flaming
I
ball.
like that.
Perfect, we're on fire.
That was a cool effect.
And as you look at the map and you look at the way the tunnels lead on the one you were given by Shadrick, and then you kind of superimpose them the best way you can, you know, hoping that maybe the scale is somewhat close, or at least close enough that you can figure it out. With your 27, I will say you're able to figure that the secondary entrance or exit that you were given brings you out somewhere over in this area.
That's
Oh.
inconvenient.
So
I'm
yeah,
sorry, I'm aware, I didn't
it
see
was look for the flaming ball.
Yeah, farther west and
I
a little
mean-
north.
You of all people should be able to find a flaming ball with no problem.
Yep.
Well, I mean, there's no kid there, so I'm not really paying attention to it.
Well, I mean, it's in your pocket right now. There's bag. What,
So I mean,
7
I
of
could
them?
have Kurt draw a child there, and I'll just put the flaming ball there, and maybe make it a little more poignant. But
All the way on the other side of these mountains. That is several days of travel.
let's
I feel better about it now.
see.
Thank you. Thank you. What the
I
viewers aren't seeing is a horrible stick figure child and a little ball of fire on the map. So
Is that Stewie?
please don't hurt me with blood effects. Really? Okay. Yep. Mhm. Sure. Sure.
Oh, perfect timing, Kurt.
Yeah, I deleted it right as it poofed.
Oh, what was that?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That's terrible.
It's wonderful. Terrible, but wonderful.
All right, so yes, according to the map, it looks like it would have brought you out on the.
Yeah, there's something to that.
Let's go ahead and take care of this right
Hey,
quick,
can I-
shall we?
I took a class on how to read the entrails.
Oh. What happened? What?
All right, but yeah, according to the way it looks, the exit that he was giving you was going to bring you out on the other side of the mountain, the ridge that you're currently at.
Are there any
Okay.
towns on the
gotta
other
be
side that we're aware of?
Well, the map you currently have, the only one you probably might find is one that's how many miles? How many miles is that from here?
That's a
Oh,
lot.
about 1,000 or so miles away from where you're at.
And
Also acceptable.
going back to Consti, is that how devastated was that town? I mean,
I
it wasn't.
I
stop
don't know.
after
Nobody's gone back there yet.
We
Yeah,
asked
we were in prison while they were doing the rebuilding, so I'm not really sure. But that's where we said we were going to bring the kids, and a
Yeah,
lot of the
but
kids are.
that's what I'm saying is nobody's been there yet. You said that's the route you're going to go, but you've not been there yet.
chances are that well, I don't know.
How
I
far
just
into
wanna,
the-
I want to
how far below
rid
the surface?
ourselves of this burden fast.
Yeah. How far below the surface are we in this?
You're
part of the
currently
entrance.
right at the entrance of a cave right here.
Oh, that cave would take us out.
Yeah, as soon as you
Yes.
walk out that opening to the right-hand side of the cave you guys were in, I mean, you see the sunlight, the ground is covered in snow and frost. You can definitely feel the cool wind blowing into the opening of the cave.
How slow are all these kids going?
Well, yeah, that's
Well, you
kinda-
have ranges from like 4 and 5 years old all the way up to 13 and 14.
From personal experience, I can tell you the 4 and 5-year-olds will walk about 10 feet before they say, I don't want to do it anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
saying it's not a good
A
idea.
couple of them are currently crying. One thing,
I'm gonna
I
get
want
out my
my
slide
mommy
rule.
and that kind of stuff.
I'm doing some math. How many of these can I fit all the kids on my carpet of flying?
No.
Okay.
Say the average kid weighs
Can
70
we fit
pounds.
The youngest ones?
I mean, you might be able to put a couple of the 4 and 5-year-olds on your carpet. I'm going to say
But
That
Right.
would-
you can carry how much on your carpet?
those are the ones that are most likely to wander off of the carpet while it's in flight. So
No, you tie them together. It's fine.
Hey, I got chain. I got 50 foot of chain. I got some manacles.
I wasn't going to say manacles.
I mean, I got plenty of random shit. Trust
How
me.
long would it
So,
take?
I would like to do a disclaimer at this particular point in time. in the
I got
campaign.
magic mushrooms. I got plenty for everyone.
I
We
do not
we
want to
here
have-
at Roll Hit Die do not condone stopping children, burning children, or chaining children up. Just want to go ahead and throw that out there before
It was
this
an
continues.
accident.
well,
So, question: how much cubic feet does each child take up?
Well, I mean, we could only stick them in a bag of holding for 10 minutes at a time before they die.
But if I cast general repose on them,
Oh my God,
that'll
no.
last-
Doesn't general repose only work on creatures that are unconscious?
I like how he's always ready.
that-
with
he
the-
doesn't-
I guess I could prepare feign death. They're unconscious. General repose. You know.
Elfie's gonna leave.
Yeah, you just show up in the town and say, "We found your children. Where are they?" Dump the bag of holding out. All the dead kids come flying out of the bag.
and then we bring them all back to life.
For some odd reason, that does not sound like a good idea. Just as a DM.
How
point of
far?
view.
How long does it look like it'll take for us to get to Consti? Just bear with me for a minute. Without kids,
Without kids, about 4 hours.
can somebody go
'Cause
to
I have
Consti
Windwalk.
and get people and bring them back so that they can take over the care of the kids and we can go on our merry way?
What's the weather like up here? Is it snowy, nasty, terrible?
Very
There's a
snowy,
crowd.
very cold. Remember, there was a storm that came through not too long
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
But maybe they could bring carts and stuff or something else so that it's easier travel for the kids.
I want to go home.
Yeah, I know. Shh.
Yeah, we wanted
Is
to
that
get
one
ready.
kid dead still?
I ignore it. I don't.
You're torturing me.
I'll pat the kid on the back. Say, it's okay. You're with me. You're fine. You're safe.
Why is the
They
scary lady
did
nicer
the
than the little one?
horns.
Wait. I was able to soothe the children. Remember? I rolled a
Yes.
nat
Why
20.
is the scary lady, the scary looking lady, nicer than the small one?
Because I am a messenger of the
Making up for
divine.
my height, kid. Calm down.
You're not that tall.
Exactly.
Hey, when the kid says that, do you want to resist a spell I'm about to cast on you, Belfie?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll
Don't do
me.
Roll it.
Yep. Roll me a Constitution save.
This
You
is
should've
got
said-
gonna go.
DC 19.
Oh, I don't think you're playing to
Hold
his
on.
strengths now.
The
Hold on.
second that kid spits that out, okay, I cast enlarge on you.
You are a big kid.
Yep, I cast enlarge on you and it goes through.
But
So
So I'm kinda
okay,
liking
so now
Belfie's
she's
idea.
big and mean.
yeah, no, it went from her being you're not that small to just being boof twice.
Now
as
be
small.
quiet.
I want my mommy.
So
I want
I'm
you to have your mommy. So we're
You're
on the
mean.
same.
Kicks you. Hold on. Child says you're mean and kicks you in the shin. Well, tries to.
I mean, you're not wrong, but don't kick people.
you're mean.
Yeah.
Why can't you be any nice?
I love
Because
that
the
guy.
person who did experiments on me too is dead, and I only got to stab him 20 times. And I turn around, enlarged, and just kind of.
Some bluff.
Well, now she's a normal sized person.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
So it's not boof, boof. It's just step.
To a
Doesn't
kid,
really
to a
fit.
kid, it's boof, boof.
Yeah.
I am. You're gonna notice Belfie is visibly like I don't know, not her normal self.
She's a poopy pants.
She's gonna take a poopy by you.
I don't have the spell to make it smell like that. Oh, I do actually.
Sir,
Some of us stay
Can
here
make
and take care of the
skunk
kids,
spray.
and some of us fly windwalk back to Consti and
Oh,
go
okay.
shopping at the magic shop and get a folding school bus.
Take our time. We go
I really
shopping. We go
don't
on
understand
vacation.
why we're not just going there and having them come back with some carriages and carts and get these little.
They've been through a lot, and I feel bad for them. But this is going to continue happening unless we get to the root of it.
Now, has anybody ever been in a classroom full of unruly children?
yes.
I was probably one of
Well,
those.
That's
Belongs
that's
to the
pretty
others.
much what the sound is in this room right now, because you have
Huh?
27 children that are either whining, crying, complaining, pulling each other's hair, doing something that is
Reinforcing their worst behaviors.
Mhm.
pretty much.
Yep.
As one does.
Alrighty.
So, quick question. Nowhere near Consti when we were flying there, XYZ, did I see a tree big enough to transport to, like the one near Barrymore or the one in. When we were flying there, I didn't see one within any length of distance.
I don't know.
I'm
Why don't you give me a history check? And we'll see.
While he's doing that, can I pull out? I'm going to pull
back.
out the Book of Tall Tales of Alma that I had picked up earlier, and go here, Corporal. Perhaps maybe reading them this book would calm them down. And it says it's a children's book. I'm showing
Yeah.
showing stories of abductions from the Feywild.
I'm gonna go ahead and use an advantage and guide myself.
Okay, I will try to read stories and
Yeah.
change
So-
them to be better.
It's a,
How about
it's
that?
a children's book. Or tell them a
Hansel-
story or something. They need to.
Hansel and Gretel is perfect for this situation.
I mean, I got my notes from our adventures. I don't think that would work well, though.
All right, so
Brock will
21
of the
on
older
your history check, and who
I
is
got an advantage on myself with what I had.
okay,
so I'm
and
getting rid of
who's
that one
reading
now.
a book to try to calm children down?
Brock will take some of the older ones and pull out U.S. Army Field Manual 1-1 and teach them some survival skills.
All right, so why don't we get a performance check by those individuals who are doing whatever to calm children down?
Did not mean to send that. I thought I copied the. Hold, please.
And roll well before I hit enter.
Do I need to look that up for any reason?
Oh, that is a restaurant in Universal or at Disney. You can if you want.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure that we're
Don't
not.
be scared, Dan. Jeez.
Probably shouldn't say anything more.
Mm.
It's a different kind of book.
All right, so just to give you an idea, that wind that's blowing in through the opening mouth of the cave is about. How cold was it before? Let's get an idea how cold it was
Oh,
before.
he's just looking up the weather report for Wyoming right now. Serge, you've inspired him to tell us what the conditions are like. It's very contemporary.
-6 feels like -18. Wind at 14 mile an hour.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with right now. It's currently about 15 degrees.
We're gonna have to retreat back into the lab while we plot and scheme away. So, except for Rock and his, teenage kids, they're learning survival skills.
Are they?
Yeah.
And there is currently no wind. All right, and so it's not blowing in the cave. You just can feel how cold it is out there. No wind, about 15 degrees, and a heavy snowfall currently coming down.
Again, this is where I reiterate the fact that the children shouldn't be walking in this.
I want to
So-
go home.
I want to take you home.
Then take me.
Listen to the book that the nice big one is reading you.
Take me home.
Are they still doing the
That story
shenanigans?
sucks.
So
I'm writing back comments about parents not looking for them.
with that 21, was there a tree anywhere near, roughly?
Can you give me a second? I was actually trying to check the layout for you as I was checking the weather. With your performance check, Corporal, of an 8, yeah, you're not keeping too many other attention. Hence
Yeah, I
the
suck at.
now some of the older ones, Rock, might be paying somewhat attention to what you're teaching, but for the most part, yeah, no. These kids are like throwing rocks and making noise about when to go home and whining and complaining, and I think one might have actually just crapped. So
I've got a really cool
Getting
campfire
that.
going over here.
yeah, they're shenanigans. So you're wanting to wraithify?
Yep. Tell them silence or I kill you.
All right,
Oh,
so
really? By intimidation check. Good
yeah,
thinking.
give me one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll guide you. I'll just be like, oh yeah, no, he's crazy.
Okay, I'm just gonna do one roll for all of them. So
I will be
Oh,
casting dancing lights of all different colors and stuff to keep them entertained.
so 18 total with the inspiration.
oh yeah, I rolled a 2.
Or no, you guided me, right?
As soon as you
Yeah,
No.
it's same thing.
as-
D4.
as-
Okay.
As soon as you
Yeah.
pop that hood up and you do the whole ghost out, silence. The whole room stops.
Oh, God, that's so much better.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think that
all
they
you hear
need
is
to
a
be-
slight sniffling in the background.
I don't think that they need to be traumatized anymore, but we do need some quiet so we can plan out how to get you home.
Hmm. So yeah, Curtis, you do recall seeing one that might have been big enough. Probably, well, granted, I can't go any smaller than 200 miles.
Well,
But-
how many miles? If you unsnap it, it won't go out.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
That
if
works
you
better for me, because then I can do all this fun stuff too.
Yeah, and it's not snapping, so it can just.
All right, so you believe there might be one that would be big enough, probably about 80 miles,
About 80 miles, okay.
but you haven't seen one outside the cave.
I
Which we
know.
might as well just,
I know.
well, it would save a lot.
Give
of
me a
time.
perception check.
Okay. I'm gonna guide myself, and perception is the same. Not advantage, just a normal.
All right.
26,
From-
30.
All right, from your vantage point, there are a lot of dormant trees. I'm not gonna say dead trees because it is winter. But you do see one from this distance. It looks like it'd be big enough from this far that might work as a starting point. And it's only a few miles downhill from where you're at.
Okay. So there's another tree.
In this current weather, you're thinking maybe 3 or 4 hour trek to get to it.
Right.
Only lasts an hour. Well, here's the deal. I think I remember roughly about when we were going towards Consti, there was a tree that I saw that would possibly work, but it's still like 80 to 100 miles out. But I can get us there. Yeah, I can get us there, but still.
Now, how long? The tree only stays open for a very brief amount of time, though.
Yeah, roughly like 6 seconds, give or take, which isn't a lot, so you really don't want to take.
We can't really get 38 kids through a little gap.
No.
Well, we could double up. Have the larger kids carry the smaller ones. We
We
could
stick them in a bag of holding.
We could put some kids on the no. Look, I mean, but that is
No.
You
we
mean
could
no.
put some kids on the carpet.
Well,
Carry that through.
here's the deal. I can cast it twice. And if I were to, because there's a tree real close to us, but it's still a ways away. And the one I'm thinking of is probably still like 80 to 100 miles away from Consti.
Could you open it up and a few people go through into Consti and then have them meet us with cuts there?
Well, here's what I can do, and I'm going to show my staff. with my staff, if I can get us to Consti, I can just plant this thing and it'll become a tree big enough to teleport through. Now I have to leave it there, but I also have, and I reach in my little bag and I pull out a little wand. I have this little thing I haven't used in ages, and I can also use this as a focus as I leave my staff behind. But like I said, I can only cast it twice, so I'd rather have it with me when I cast it.
That is a more practical solution. I mean, 100 miles, that's a week of hiking with all these kids. We
Yeah,
would lose.
so if we get there,
If you could get to the tree that's about 80 miles out and then cast your wind travel.
well, I mean, if I cast the wind travel right now, we'd get there in about 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you would only have to cast it twice.
It's the same spell. I could only cast it once. It's the same level.
No, not
It's a 6th level.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have
Now,
a 6th and a 7th level,
what
so that's what
happens
I'm
to-
saying is I can cast it twice, but if I use
Is it
Windwalk,
a
I can cast it
two-way
once.
door? It's just a one-way door. It's one way, right?
I want to say it might be a one-way door. Let me look.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's one way. So you would have to be able to cast it twice to get through there and then shuttle back.
And also your staff, I think you lose it once you plant it as a tree, don't you?
I can use an action to bring it back into a staff. I believe so. Yeah, so
If you do that in any way, how long will the staff stay a tree? Can you do it overnight?
well, I can turn it into a tree, and as an action, I can also command it to turn back into a staff.
Right, that's not what I mean. Can you leave it
So-
a tree and go back and then stay the night so you get full use of going back and forth in regards to having 2 trips?
I've
How-
never planted this thing as a tree before, so that's up to you, Dan. As an action, I can plant the one end of the staff into fertile earth and expend 1 charge to turn it into a healthy tree. The tree is 60 foot tall, 5 foot diameter trunk, and the branches, it doesn't matter, it's 20 foot radius treetop. It appears to be ordinary, but radiates a faint aura of transmutation magic if targeted by detect magic while touching the tree and using another action. Oh, it is transmutation magic if detected by detect magic. While touching the tree, using another action to speak its command word, you return the staff to its normal form. Any creature in the tree falls when it reverts to a staff.
But
So
it doesn't
I
say how
can-
long you can leave it.
It doesn't have a limit,
Here's my thought.
but I can only turn it into a tree if I have to speak the command word to make it turn back into a
Right,
staff.
but do you need... Here's my thought. Get to Consti, make it a tree, bamf back over there, rest, then bamf back with 2, whatever has to happen, but the tree can stay because you have another focus, correct?
Yeah, I have my wand.
So
And
we
that's
can
what I was
leave
saying, I
you
could leave
there
my-
until all the kids are back, and just leave a few of us, I hate to say it, but split the party, leave a few of us there to guard the tree, and a few of us here with the kids. I would volunteer to stay with the tree. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, really?
I'll take care of the kids wherever they need to go.
Just
So-
think it would be easier. It would be a 24-hour period, but it would be safer than taking them 80 miles out of town.
And yeah, it's a magical link between a larger inanimate object within range of another plant in any distance on the same plane of existence. So I don't know if it's a 2-way door or if it's a 1-way door. I would
I think
think
it's
it
a one-way
might.
door. But that's what I was saying. If you go to Consti, make your tree, and then use your plant travel to get back to the main tree. That's by the genetic manipulation cave, right?
Mhm.
You rest so you can open it twice to get all the kids through.
Did we ever find out where the majority of
last
these
part.
kids were from?
Right now, all we need to do is get them to somewhere safer than where they are.
Well, if some of these kids are from Consti, we can just send them, or not Consti, but Orzul, is it?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
Zool.
If some of these kids are from Orzul, we could just send them to Orzul.
Yeah. But maybe on a different day.
A tree there as well.
Yeah. I planted a tree in Orzul in the middle
That
of
was
town.
before my time, so
It's
you'll have to
also-
bear with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a couple days outside of that town, so we'd have to go with them and escort them back to the town.
Well, that tree is in the city center in Orzul.
At the very
So-
least, we can get them all into a town like Consti in a 24-hour period and get them a warm bed, a real meal, new clothes if they need it, a bath, because some of them stink very badly.
And I
And
would
then-
propose when you windwalk, you can actually, 2 of you guys windwalk plus 8 kids, because windwalk does 10 people. So take
Only-
the 8 oldest kids and take them back. And that way we have a slightly smaller number to deal with.
Because I just gotta, take that spell slot back. Because I just cast it so you can
think
see
that
it.
The easiest way to deal with it is to get them all to Consti first and then evaluate. Maybe the law and Consti will be willing to help them get wherever they need to be. But they are going to know that we were in this cave. They are going to know that their experiments have been taken.
Mhm.
And who knows if they're going to change where they're at or their location, cover their tracks.
What exactly do you say, may I?
I let them know that we found the children. They're about 200 miles northeast of town in a cave along the mountain ridge. We need some help bringing the children back.
We need at least 2
Uh,
school buses.
250-ish.
who in the hell is this? And okay, good, I think. Don't know how we'll be able to get that far north. The passes seem to be blocked. Had a heavy
Okay.
storm.
Okay. Guard captain knows we found the children, but it's a blocked passage, by the way.
Who's
I don't
here
think
from
it's more
Consti?
complicated.
Raise your hands, kids.
About
What?
half of them raise their hands.
Who here is from?
Couple, one of them raises a couple tentacles.
Okay. Who here is from? Let me. Orzul. I covered the name of the.
You get
town.
about 5 from Orzul. I'd say 10 from Consti. Let's see where the numbers are at. The older ones here, the ones you were fighting.
Hmm.
Let's see. 5 of them are also from Consti. One of them is from. One of them is from Orzul. The other one is from. What did I say the name of the place was? Trudeau?
Claro.
Claro. Yeah.
But
something
that
like
place is non-existent anymore.
Yeah,
What
well,
about
you've
the
not.
island that we were from? That we were.
That's Orzul.
Yeah.
I covered the name of the city, and it's been
Yeah.
saved as that. So I
Let's
can't
see.
remove
So
it.
it's 10, 5. That leaves 17 children. You've got all those. The girl said where she was from. The boy said
Mhm.
he's from a small fishing village. Then let's say 4 of those. We'll actually say they're from a small fishing village. What was the name of the fishing village? What was it? Zur.
Okay, so they're from Zur, and that's a long ways out to get to Zur.
Let's see what else. And a couple
If
of them
we
say they're
can
also
get them all to.
are also from Wicklouth, and a few said they're from Bach. If you guys remember
If we
what
can
Bach
get them all
is.
to Consti, wouldn't that at least be a good first start?
Yeah, it would. I was just trying to get a general idea of the majority.
Could you perhaps warn them that some of the children are not returning in the state that they left in? If we show up with a bunch of
Well, 2 of the kids are hybrid, and the girl here, I call her a girl. She's older than I am.
and
the
ones
the
that-
girl
and
I
the ones that we're
reincarnated.
fighting as well. But we need to warn them before we just show up that the children have been manipulated genetically and that they're still themselves, but they've been traumatized and reactions anything less than
Positive.
welcoming at minimum would do more harm than good.
Alrighty. That's just guard captain again. By the way, this is Brother Man.
Okay.
Some of the
boy, this is
Some of the children have been genetically modified, so there's an issue there. But they come in peace. So
that's
once we-
25.
They come in what? What do you? Huh?
Pieces?
Well,
What's
there's
wrong
one
with
that's
the
in
kids?
pieces.
What?
Yeah,
They
some of-
come in peace. I'll guess it again. They come in peace. But any chance you can get any kind of transportation out to us would be great because these children won't survive the hike.
No,
You
we don't have the means to get there. We're too busy trying to fix a city that was being destroyed, and the pass is blocked by the storm. I don't know how this shit works, but
That, yeah.
That pan
Yeah.
out.
Well, there's a tree, but it's like a 3-4 hour hike down there, and I don't know how many people I can get through it per se, really.
Why are we making this so much more complicated than it needs to be?
Because there's a storm and there's children, they're going to die in the storm.
They won't, though, if we do where we take and build the tree by Consti. However, it is magically you said you could do it.
Yeah, well, we still have to get to the tree that's down there, is what I'm saying. To do that, even.
The 1 hour away tree?
Wasn't this one
Couple
3-4 hours, you said?
This one up here.
Uh-huh.
That
You
was
said this
4
one was like 3-4 hour hike to get to?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is 80 miles away, roughly.
Right,
So-
but if
The thing is if I can get to this one,
we,
we can go to this one, or we can just say no trees and wind walk.
well, that's what I thought I had mentioned. It was you using wind walk to get down there, build the tree, bamf back, take the first group over, wait 24 hours, and then go back and get the second group over,
Yeah, so
or 8 hours, whatever, a long rest.
and that's something that could happen is I could go down there, plant my tree, come back in that same time period
Mhm.
because Windwalk will still be active because it's stupid length of time, really.
Right.
Plenty
And
of,
then you can do the tree once that night, and then
and that'll
rest
send
and do it
people
again.
through.
Right.
And I could go with that, but then there's the whole aspect of opening the tree again if it's not a two-way door,
Right. I just feel like we're making it a lot more complicated than it needs to be. It's
Did you not?
plant the tree. Windwalk, plant the tree. Go back. Yeah, it's a few hours to get the kids to the other tree, but you can wind walk back, take the tree once, wind walk back again, take the tree a second time.
Question. What is the biggest creature you can transform into? Search.
I can polymorph.
new skill.
Polymorph.
I'm the one who gets.
I was thinking self. I can
Okay.
polymorph myself into a sperm whale.
Don't think it's gonna do any good on land. Just
Wording. Largest creature, sperm whale.
The largest land creature that we could probably throw a bunch of kids on your back.
like a mammoth or something.
T-Rex.
T-Rex, but yeah,
There's
that's
a-
all for an
tortoise.
hour.
Yeah.
Something I can wild shape into if that's
Yeah.
if it's not polymorph. Creature I can.
Can you
Wild shape.
polymorph some of us into a bigger creature and then you wild shape and the kids can have
Trouble is it only lasts for an hour.
What if we-
That's the issue with polymorph is it only lasts for an hour and I can't keep it going by just concentrating longer on the spell and expending another spell slot. So
Well, question. The
yes,
hike is going to take us about 3-4 hours, right?
roughly.
Walking. What if we had a couple of us turned into birds and we fly them to there?
back and forth like a shuttle.
Yeah.
Giant eagle.
It's just really cold out right now is what you said. There's no
Right.
wind, just
No wind
super
right now.
cold.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
no wind.
yeah,
Because
currently.
yeah, creatures I can turn into, I believe I can turn into an elephant.
I think we're
Yes.
making this way more complicated than it has to be.
I don't think you've come up with a simple solution.
I think it's the simplest one that we have.
Well, I know a simpler one, but I'm going to be vetoed on it. So
We're
I'll
not
just keep
killing them
with it.
all.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the
I say out loud.
easiest. We have to carry less of them,
No.
but it's a terrible idea.
Oh my goodness.
We just bring the piece with us.
Yeah, just bring
And
peace.
I can summon Fred. Fred can take several.
Yeah. But the whole wild shaping, I can go for 12 hours. Actually, no, 14 hours. I just need a short rest, and then I could do it again. But
probably only need one.
yeah, with the whole polymorphing thing, that only lasts an hour.
Or we could just leave them here, tell them when the path clears up to come and get them, leave them with food, and we go on our merry way. Fantastic.
What's that in the background?
Hey, Ducks,
Children.
can you silence them real quick? Ducks can cast silence. That's why I'm asking him if he can silence him.
Do I need to scream out
I-
silence again?
I literally go walk outside. I'm sitting right outside the door.
Are you?
Yeah, no, I'm going to walk out to where I can see the and just when we figure out what we're going to do, let me know. But I can't stay in here. Doing nothing is going to drive me insane.
Well, I'm still curious. That kid's dead. Do I need to reincarnate him or
I
not?
just walked. I ignored it.
I mean, what's the plan with the kid?
What's the plan with staying here, knowing that we can at any moment have any one of the larger, higher ups bamf in here?
By the
And
way,
see
Fred
what's
is back. If you've not cast any spells today, and that's when you cast, so he's back.
Now, question about that.
And that's probably why they started chattering again.
If I watched her do that, could I technically learn how to summon Steed
No,
as a ritual?
no,
It's paladin thing.
it's a
know.
paladin spell.
Well, there's a ritual Phantom Steed, and I was,
If you have the ability to cast the spell, yeah, but you can't cast the Find Greater Steed like the paladin can.
Right.
By the way, Belfi, you said you stepped outside,
Yeah,
outside the cave.
just like directly. I didn't like go exploring or anything, but
Well,
yeah.
I mean, just outside the cave, not walking out.
Into the cold.
Give me
Yeah,
a
and I
there's
tell them
wagons.
I have to get out of this room. Yeah.
perception check.
All right.
wagons out there.
I'll do dancing lights for the kids again.
That'd be hilarious, but the passage is closed off due to the storm. And who'd we lose?
No, nobody. Just like for
Oh,
some
camera went out.
reason, the USB tends to cut in and out for some reason on my computer.
Wait, you closed the passage. Wait, I'm confused.
The storm is blocking the valley, basically. It's too dangerous for them to try and come through on their own. is
Oh,
what they
right.
said.
Yeah, but I can still like get right outside the door. It's not like there's an ice wall right
Yeah, no.
No.
Right,
Like
so-
the valley,
And-
the passageway
And with
up
your
to Claro.
16 perception, you've noticed something.
Oh, okay. What-
You've noticed tracks leaving the cave.
What size tracks, Dan?
Different size. 3 of them, to be precise.
They're going on their own.
It looks like maybe while you guys were discussing something, or whatever plans you had, that
Damn children!
somebody may have got away from you.
I'm going to go back inside and go, well, while we've been sitting here with our thumbs up our asses, some of these little children have probably wandered out to die in the snow.
Oh,
I mean,
if
I
that's
was
their
watching
choice.
them, so I
Not
wouldn't
very
have
well
noticed
if
that
it's
they
There
left.
are
27.
no, there are 38
People.
Yeah.
people, not counting yourselves, in this cave. As you guys were discussing, I made a few rolls, and 3 of them
21.
actually was able to sneak away.
Good. So
Going
now
to
there's
go
only
look for
35.
them.
Things just got easier.
All right.
All right, then I need to go find.
No, you need to keep the rest of the children here. We'll come with to find them, but somebody has to be guarding this door. What happened to the older ones that were keeping watch?
Well, I'm already cast dancing lights to keep them entertained.
Now,
What
mind
can
you,
children-
I will say you did not ask the older ones to watch out for the younger ones. They were watching out for while you
All right.
slept. Now you're awake, so they're
I
like,
know. Listen, I had quite a big family before everything happened, and on my 100 years, I can tell you that watching children is more than keeping them entertained, unfortunately. But I don't know how long they've been gone, so I need to go look for them. You can come or not, but we need to figure out a way to keep the
Good.
other children in here.
Yeah, you need somebody who can track. Rock will start a slideshow for the children with them using cartoon characters based on Disney movies that were out, in the 30s. So that weird cat and Mickey Mouse and those
Steam
guys
cart
there.
Mickey.
He could cast Minor Illusion every round for an hour, so he can basically do a show. Put them in front of the boob tube.
some of them pay attention. Though, I mean, it's something different. They've never seen it before. They don't quite understand it.
All right, you,
And they don't
you,
they
you.
also don't understand why that guy in the orange pants is sitting on a seahorse periodically.
So I'm going to point to the 7 older
Sure.
ones that kept watch while we slept and go, listen, I need you to please watch these doors and make sure that no younger children slip out and disappear into the night. Because barring us accidentally killing 2 of them, we don't want the rest of you to die. Uh, So please, just make sure nobody leaves.
Yes, ma'am. And they arrange it to where they are completely blocking the doorways to where nobody can walk in or out without going directly past them.
All right, now I'm going to go past you. Don't stop me because I have to go find the damn little beasts.
So,
maybe if
are we
talk
finding
a
the
little
kids
nicer
first?
about them,
Are
that would be
we-
good.
Teleporting?
Take it under consideration. I'm going
So-
outside to look at the tracks because we can't just ignore them. I can't
All
anyway.
right, so looking at the tracks, give me a survival check.
I'm gonna look over her shoulder.
Oh, I'm shit at survival.
I see that.
Not my strong suit, man.
Well, the snow is coming down, so you're starting to lose the direction that the trail's heading. With that survival check, maybe it's just real bright with the sunlight bouncing off the snow. But with your first perception glance, you're able to tell that at least one of them is real small, toddler shape. Toddler size, not shape. You can tell by the walk it's kind of a little waddle walk. And then a couple of the others are maybe a couple years older, but none of them are any older than maybe 7.
Real me hates this idea. Belfie thinks it's annoying.
You still looking for those kids?
Trying to.
I'm going to not wild shape, but shift, guide myself, and survival check if that's all right with you.
Go for it.
Okay. So shifting gives me advantage on it, and then guiding
Bless
gives
you.
me a D4.
Yeah, you don't understand what her problem was.
30?
You can see those tracks just fine. I mean, they're not
Very
as
hot.
deep as they were like a few minutes ago, but you can actually still see where the impressions are. And it is obviously 3 children, ranging from maybe 4 to 7. And they're heading down mountain.
How old are these tracks roughly?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell because it is in the snow, not in the dirt,
Mm-hmm.
and the ground is frozen. But you're going to say with probably the amount of snow that's coming down now, they've probably been on the road for maybe an hour, hour and a half.
They're probably dead by now. They've probably been out here for an hour or so, and it's terribly cold. Do you want to try and find them?
Yeah, go look for their bodies.
Look, I know I can come off
I
kind of
mean, I
harsh,
can
but yes, we
reincarnate
need
them,
to
but
find them. There's a chance that they're not dead. There's a chance not all of them are dead. There's a chance that I might just get some peace and quiet out here.
well, if anyone want to come with me, or
I'll
who
go
all
with
wants
you.
to try and find these kids, do you want to go with this Belfie? I mean, there's 3 of them, so
Yes.
if they resist, it's gonna.
Unless
might
Corporal
not
wants
be.
to go, and then in which case I will stay at the
I
mouth
think
of the cave.
you gonna take care of all these kids, or are you gonna try and come with
No,
us?
no, they're fine right now.
Rock is transitioning to entertaining them with carpet rides, 6 at a time, and they have to take their turn.
All right.
No,
so
but I can make sure that no others get past the guards that are now standing.
yeah, and
sentry.
you do notice that the grown ones, the ones you were fighting earlier, are definitely keep making a barrier between the 2 openings of the caves, so that none can go deeper in the caves, which nobody bothered to check, and others won't be able to go back out into the snowy area.
Were the dwarves still around, along with the girl and the guy?
Yes, they're still there.
Mhm.
All right.
They will also help try to entertain if you ask them politely.
Rock.
I will.
My asking politely is not asking politely, really. It's could you possibly, I don't know, do a thing?
Yep. Rock can try to persuade some kids to be helpful. And then for ones that are not helpful, I'll try to make them calm down and be good. A little bit of intimidation, like Sergeant Wood. And then I will get some of the helpful ones to clean up the.
A couple of
Pants
the
of
a couple of the older ones that you were telling different war stories to and stuff earlier, they kind of do that whole snap to attention thing they think you were talking about, and they agree to try to help keep an eye on the children, keep them occupied. The dwarves, the dwarf male and dwarf female, are actually currently tossing a couple of the children back and forth.
Oh, good.
Oh, so not dwarf tossing, but child tossing.
Yeah, they got tired. They got tired of it, so you figured, well, might as well.
Revenge.
Nothing
And
like
Fred-
tossing human children back and forth. I always say.
Fred can also keep them entertained.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, the horsey. Yep.
All right, so it
Uh,
sounds to me like you've got at least 25 children entertained.
So Rock has started a
24
roster too. So
children entertained.
yeah.
I don't know. Have y'all
he's a-
counted yet?
No.
One of Rock's first things would have been to start a roster on these guys, and then assign squad leaders to certain troops, and put them in a rank formation and do a taller tap and all that stuff. It may or may not be particularly successful, but that's his inclination, is to get them all organized into 4 squads with senior personnel as squad leaders, and then give the names of the ones they're responsible for, to the squad leaders, and say, you need to keep track of these 8 kids, you get these 8 kids, and basically make it into a little more organized affair.
We'll leave ducks with you then. Belfie, do you want to come with me and May I and try and deal with these kids?
If it means getting out of this cave, yes.
All right. Well,
Keep me busy.
I have a decent track of where they went, and they're not too terribly far away, probably in this weather. I do have an idea. You're a little better at talking to people, May I? Would you want to come with us and Belfie? I can transform someone into a polar bear for about an hour, and that should give us plenty of time to catch up to them. And I can transform myself, and then the other person can talk to them once we catch up. And
Okay.
then we can take them all back.
Polar
That's
bear ride.
Yeah, that way with it's cold out, it's not going to bother us too much.
Right.
But it's going to be a polar bear upon running upon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
So how's that work? You think that'll work?
Sounds good.
That's fine, yes.
All right. So I can polymorph at my one person, or I might be able to multicast it or upcast it no. I can only cast it on upcast it with no adverse effects. So I can polymorph one person and the other one can ride
All right.
So
No,
who
if he's
else-
talking, then I guess
Who all
that's-
is going to assist and try to find these missing children?
I mean, if the kids are taken care of, we can bring almost everybody, right?
Well, I
asking
was
me, or-
thinking, we could split the party or have the whole entire group come with.
We
Whatever you
can't
guys
bring
want to do.
What do you guys think?
no. The kids need adult supervision.
Okay.
Yeah, I say split party.
Ducks would be good to stay with them, to keep an eye on them, to make sure no
Ducks
one runs
Duck
away.
says, "I've got this. Don't worry about it."
All right. Yeah, really.
So
All right,
Ducks-
kids. Who wants to see a giant bear?
I want to waste a 4th level spell slot since he just said that, but I'm not gonna. I was gonna polymorph him into a bear, just a little one though. So at the front of the cave, who's with us?
That'd be.
One.
Because I can wild shape myself and then polymorph one other.
I guess that'd be Belfie. Since you want me to do the talking.
I would
We
think
don't
you,
have Rock.
you seem to be a little better with people. I mean, hell, you talked yourself out of your foot fetish.
I don't have a foot fetish.
Yourself out of it. No longer applies.
Oh, you do.
Toenails, okay. Toes.
No, she hit on me. I mean,
Uh-huh.
look, Belfie curled up with me when I was trying to sleep. So
Mm-hmm. Sure, sure, sure.
Hey, you don't really
All right, I
necessarily
have Surge, I have Belfie, and I have Mai out on the board. Who else is coming?
Rock's gonna fly out on his carpet and do aerial recon.
Okay, and you get the sound of children going, "Oh," as the carpet leaves.
Yeah, we got a mission.
Corporal, you going too? If she,
No, I'm
Rocky,
staying
sure.
with. I'm staying inside with the kids because I'm trying to keep them calm and happy with Fred and dancing lights and anything I can because they really are one of my missions is to keep them
okay,
safe.
well, nothing bad should happen to the guys trying to find the other children, so it'll be all right.
Yep.
All right, so I've put you technically outside on the map, top left-hand corner.
Dan, it's almost like there's some trust issues when you say everything will be fine, just go for it.
All will be well as it's planned.
Okay. Is that where you want me or want me a little further down?
Did you? Okay, so you don't see your character.
No, I do. It's just there's this wall. Oh, I put myself on the other side. You said top left, so I went way left.
Yeah, but I didn't know that you guys couldn't see your characters.
I can't
Uh,
I can't say.
I can see myself. It's just this wall and everything is in the
Yeah,
way.
but I'm in the ones I drug out.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
All right,
Just a bit darker.
so let's see this one here,
I can see the one I drug out
right here.
Let me zoom out.
here. Okay.
Not on top of Surge. Belfie, you're gonna get a reputation. You keep crawling on top of other players.
I mean, whatevs.
But yeah, whoever's going, please move your miniature out here and.
Note, I'm not crawling on the engaged ones. It's fine.
No, you just ride on the carpet with him.
It was before. It was before the engagement.
All right, so it looks like we're
Okay.
missing Mai.
I'm
okay.
trying to get
I'm
myself out there.
secure. I'm secure in my resolve. So
Fine. Fine.
Why
So,
won't it let me bring out my token?
Can
Okay.
you guys see the red circle?
Yeah. Yup. It's a lot of numbers there.
oh, there's numbers? Oh, yeah, I see the red circle. I was on a different tab.
Okay, hold on. Roll 20's acting up on me. It will let me bring out everything but my character.
I'm putting an olive drab ping over there too.
All right, let's see. All right, good.
Why can't I?
I don't know.
move my character out?
It's a good question. Why can't you?
I have no
I'm
idea.
gonna step away for 1 second while that's getting sorted out. I'll be back.
Copy that. Go for it.
Yeah. Fluids.
You can't drag your character out, you're saying?
Right.
Can you give me control of his sheet and I'll see if I can drag his character out?
Well, let me see if there's a problem. Are you dragging your character? Or are you accidentally hitting your spirit weapon?
On my character, and it keeps wanting to highlight everything else.
You click and drag the name, not the token.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do, and
All right.
it's
Yeah.
not.
Pointer on select mode and not measure mode or, close-up mode.
Yeah.
Paint.
I see
Okay,
a bunch of
it's-
Mayeyes now.
Yeah, there's like 3 Mayeyes that was already brought up
Okay,
there.
I don't see anything though.
There's well,
Your connection is suspect.
All right, let me check to see if it's your view. Let's check. Ta-da! Yep, that's your view. Give me a moment, and I'll fix
120.
that. Should be able to.
Rock, you're on the carpet.
Yeah.
All right, May
Well,
are you going to be on
about
the
now?
carpet as well, or on a bear?
May I?
I was gonna be on the bear.
Can you
okay.
see?
Okay, now I can see now.
All right, so don't go anywhere yet. There's no need to move, by the way. I'm just putting you on the map.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and remove this one
Move, you say? Okay.
and use the one that's selected. Save your changes, and now when you pull it out, it should be fine.
Okay.
All right, so we'll wait for Belfie to return, and who's going to do the searching?
So, we got Rock on a carpet, May I on a bear, and I'm going to be a bear as well. So I'm going to, when she gets back, I already sent her a link to the monster, and there she is. I'm going to polymorph her into a polar bear,
All right.
and then I am going to then wild shape myself into a polar bear.
Rawr.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, if it gets too cold, it won't matter for us. Everyone else will just freeze. I mean, one already looks like a dead body, so.
So am I writing Belfie or you?
Well, Belfie's a bear, and I'm a bear that has a little bit of armor on it.
I'll write you.
Are you able to pull up the?
Yes,
sheet?
yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. I figured, that way you'll know your stats. And your mental stats are that of the bears.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it. I had also pulled it up on roll 20 too. So.
Okay.
Wait, no.
So. All right.
Okay, so who is searching? Who wants to try to follow the trail that is slowly disappearing?
I will try and do my best to follow the trail that is slowly disappearing,
All right.
I will
I mean,
search as well.
using my keen smell.
Your keen
it smells
smell.
now?
Yep, keen smell grants advantage on perception checks that rely on smell.
All right, so why don't you go ahead and give me that, and whoever else is doing it, give me a survival check.
Survival? All right.
So if you're trying as well, you will have the same effect, Belfie. It's
Yeah.
just you'll be using the bear's
No.
wisdom.
The question we have though is, what would these children smell like? Since you just was in a room full of them and they were all
Cuckoo
frozen?
caca. Because they
Whatever the smell outside is that we're following.
All right, almost say you're able to continue down mountain. May I was able to continue finding the footprints of the 3 children in question, or three sets of tracks in question. Let's just put it that way.
All right.
So without, don't worry about the map at the moment.
We'll just stay in that area until you say.
Yeah. Okay, so with that perception, it's kind of bright. The snow coming down pretty heavy. Let's see if we have anything else to put in here. There we we go.
The bear's movement speed is 40 feet, so action move for a total of 80, I would think. Which is a little faster than a commoner's, at least.
Okay, the temperature has not changed.
Or a toddler. I'm legit going to be sad if we find frozen kidsicles.
All right, so the snowfall is starting to lighten up a little bit, so it's not as bad as it was a little bit ago. Yeah, even with guidance from
Apparently, it's
Starlight.
not great though.
All right, so you guys can go ahead and move forward a little bit on the map, and before you do that, I will bring the map up so that our viewers can actually see it. So should be here.
Oh, back there.
All right. Now, did I hear correct? Belfie is a bear.
Yes.
Rawr.
Yep. She is a polar bear, the same as I am.
All right, so give me a moment. Let me fix this for you. Nope. That's a horse. And that's a dog.
What are you putting out there?
The spell.
No, I was. Oh. I thought he was gonna ambush us
Might.
Why would I do that?
Because you listen to us argue over what to do for 20 minutes.
I mean, I think it was closer to like an hour, but
that, and you haven't tried to kill me yet.
I mean, he was sending a scorpion and a spider after you.
You know what? Let me get rid of that. Let's do it this way. I forget.
I mean,
I keep forgetting I have this. There we go.
oh,
And let's give.
Nice. A beer.
he's a bear.
I can't change who it's controlled by.
We got dose of those.
So let's.
Mine's okay.
See.
I can make my token.
All right. Does that allow you to move it by any chance?
Yes, I think. Yep.
All right. Good. So we'll stick you up here. Well, I'll stick you up here, just in case we need you for a roll. All right. So you are that
Can't
bear,
see through the bear.
huh?
I can't see through the bear's vision.
Well, probably because the bear doesn't have night vision.
Nope. It's just got its keen
Well,
smell.
even if I move the bear up here, I can't see anything.
Is it dark out or is it just sun?
It's starting to get dark. Give me a second. No, bear does not have night vision, but you do have keen sense. But let me go ahead and fix this so you can actually see. There you go. Can you see? You can see your bear, right?
Yeah, I can see the bear, but unless it's pitch black, there's no light around it at all.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to make it to where you can actually. We'll give you your 60 feet. Actually, because when you're turned into a bear, she has her glasses on, right?
Yeah, I would have had my goggles up
So
before
you
I.
should be able to see now.
I can.
All right. So May Eye's on top of you, right?
No, I'm on top of Surge because he has armor.
Oh, okay.
Given that it's not much, but it's something. Enchantments and all.
All right. So you guys give me another survival check.
Survival, perception, or which would you prefer?
Well, first of all, Brother May I cannot find the tracks anymore, so you can give me a perception to see if you can still pick up their scent.
Okay. I will do so with advantage.
Oh, so my
Okay.
survival.
So, with your perception, you're able to tell that, yeah, they've apparently gone down in this ravine that you're now going down in yourself. They've not turned around, they've not gone back the other direction, they are currently in this ravine somewhere.
I roar quietly, and the sentiment is
Damn kids.
All right, so I'll move another, say, 30 feet forward. Okay, keep going. You know there's only one way to go now, so as far as your tracking is concerned and your scent is concerned, they've come down this way and you've not seen any tracks or picked up any kind of scent that they've gone back out. So keep moving
Did we
on
pick
down.
up any other scents?
No, nothing more than basic wildlife. So if you want to go ahead and bring your characters down to here.
No, no.
Oh, it turns.
All right, so May-I is trying to find those tracks and is not having any luck. The snow got pretty deep there for a while, so apparently their tracks are probably gone.
They
So
weren't
Rock can see
trudging through the
120.
snow, huh?
He says we need to turn right here or turn left here because it's just a dead end up ahead.
All right. Also, it looks like it's starting to pick up on snow again. Temperature hasn't changed. It's still about 15 degrees out, as far as you can tell. Of course, the polar bear doesn't feel it.
Rock feels it.
But there's
Yep,
no,
that's kinda what I was
still no
thinking.
wind, and the temperature hasn't changed.
30 perception
Rock's just
since.
Yeah.
Look for,
You're picking up a scent of children nearby. Probably not too far. You're probably about almost caught up to them, and it is coming from as you're facing the left fork in the road.
This one.
All right, Sergeant Rock. It looks like something has caused the entire trail there to completely collapse in. Whether it's too much snow on the ridge up top, but there's definitely been a cave-in of some sort right here. It's completely blocked.
does it look like there was tracks leading up to this spot?
Well, let's see. You have a 17. One set of tracks look like might have gone that way, but then went back up to the cut in the road.
That's lucky.
All right. So we start going down this way then around the bend.
Uh-huh.
I love how it's just, may I, yeah, you're not really seeing anything, and I'm just like following the scent.
All
It's
right.
like, oh yeah, he's on my back, isn't he? So from this direction, where do you want us to go? Follow it?
That's on you.
How far?
That's on you.
Here.
Yep, sneak around to see
What the
if
heck
it
are
goes
those?
straight again.
Okay, so yeah, you come to you get around the corner, and yeah, you can see 3 children are walking around this big open area in here, and there's these weird little white things laying everywhere on the ground.
The heck
Oh,
are those
that's
things?
not good.
Slowly get up to this and
How I
Would
Well,
that
Rock-
recognize
don't
what those
wanna
little
be
white
there,
things
and I
are?
don't know how to tell you that.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Would the 22 survival check identify what those things are?
Not really, because they're covered in snow, whatever they are.
what did you say, Tara?
I'm gonna try and like paw at the ground and make noises. I don't know. I'm trying to. There's nothing I can do because I can't talk, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, I'm a polar bear.
Yeah, but there's not. I
Maybe
mean,
can you converse in polar bearese?
is
I
that
mean,
a language?
They'd be able to
I don't know
understand
how
each other
polar
to an
bears-
extent.
But I don't know how polar bears converse.
All right. Well, Rock is calling out to the kids. Hey, you kids, you need to get back and get back to the cave. Get back with the others. But it looks like there's just a carpet yelling out, "Hey, you kids."
Oh no! What is that? What is that? What's popping out of this thing? Damn it!
So yes, as you guys are looking at these children and you holler out that children need to come back your direction, they're just playing in the snow, and all of a sudden you hear this sounds like a cracking sound. And
Okay.
some of the snow, you see the top just kind of peels open. And as it peels open, this bluish looking spider comes crawling up out of it.
Is it also white?
It would be nice to have a ranged weapon.
Yes, it is also white.
Do
Cool.
they look like
And as
I've never encountered one of those.
soon as the first one pops, you start to notice
They all
several more are starting to come out.
Does it look like their focus is on the children or the voice on the carpet?
You don't know yet. Right now, they're just coming out of the eggs.
So as they're coming out, can I make a hellacious roar to try and draw their attention towards me and away from the kids?
You sure can.
Okay.
I would follow suit on that
So
I would do so.
you're
and like rush
and charge the eggs.
Okay, so your hellacious roar.
Johnny,
Roar.
With your hellacious roar.
And then charging the eggs, but that's up to you whether I can move yet
Oh
or
yeah,
not.
well, roll initiative.
Gotcha.
Because with your with
some
your
magical being in chat gave us advantage.
so let's see. I see that.
Thank you, magical being in chat.
So
I
with
can
your
write that down.
hellacious roar,
there it is. Oh, that's a weight.
you definitely pick up another scent as that comes up out of the ground to your left.
Mother frick fracker.
And I'm going to do this. So you... Where's my... There it is.
Oh, I gotta pull out the.
Is this one of those polymorph? If I lose the hit points here,
You're fine, you're you, but normal.
right? But the hit points roll over, correct?
They are temporary hit points, and you're a bear until you're at 0.
That's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they're just temporary hit points and a bear.
I can't give this to you, but if you go to D&D Beyond, you should be able to bring up a polar bear.
He already sent it to me,
All right.
so I have the stats
So...
Yep, I made sure that.
for the roly.
Okay, it's a +0 to initiative.
Oh yeah, I.
Oh,
rolled
I'm
my
going to
initiative.
change that because it's going to come through with a +3 on mine, so it's actually a
Same
14.
here. So mine will be at 18.
Okay, so there's that one. Here's that one.
Ah,
What does the vigilant card
it
do?
won't let me change mine.
I got a vigilant card as a GUI cube boon, and I'm trying to remember if that was a initiative boost or just a perception boost.
Give me just a moment and I will look that up for you. Alright, so I think I have all of my rolls made. And you said vigilant?
Yeah.
Alright.
I hope you like going into the middle of it. There, may I?
Alright, so vigilant.
That's fine with me.
You may add 2d4 to an investigation, perception, or insight check.
Okay. Yeah, I'll mark that one. I remember.
All right, so as these children are standing there, one of them looks like they've got something dead in their hands, the littlest one. And then, of course, all these others start popping out. You let out a loud roar, and you can hear something large skittering up to the surface to the left of the polar bear. And you may hear other things, but we'll find out when we get back from break. So we're going to take... don't forget, Belfi, Surge, Rock, and May I all have advantage.
Yeah, I used mine on my initiative roll.
All right, copy that. So with that, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go too far, and we'll see what happens.
I guess I'm going to use mine on my
if I cast Cone of Cold and there's 3 kids in the middle of it, shoot.
Yes,
It's possible.
nothing better than to hear the first words back on the stream is, if I cast Cone of Cold and kill 3 kids, it'd be all right.
Elfie didn't do it.
I didn't say it'd be all right. I'd say, oh shoot.
These things might be immune to cold.
Depends on what type of spiders they are.
Well, a certain druid, if they were in human form, could probably tell you, but since they're in animal form at the moment, they can't tell you.
Yeah, they could be something for sure.
All right, so we have our initiatives rolled, I believe.
Did you say you would have to change yours?
I
Oh,
did.
you did.
I got it. Yeah.
Got it.
It was 22.
All right, so Sergeant Rock, these eggs are starting to pop, and there's definitely these little kind of white-looking spiders coming out of them. I take it you're going to fly over and snatch the kids up?
Yep, Rock flies the carpet forward full speed. Lazarus says, "Get on board," and he's gonna cast a spell right on the carpet. I'm picking a corner over here. He's gonna put a bonfire on this corner of the carpet.
You're lighting your
So-
carpet on fire?
Yeah, don't touch the fire. It's a magic carpet, so I don't think it's gonna burn.
All right,
Oh,
so
you're just gonna keep a warm fire going on top of the carpet.
where'd the other
And I
kid?
think it'll discourage the spiders from climbing on the carpet. There's a bonfire on the carpet. So I'm telling the kids to get on the other side of the carpet. Stay away from the fire, but get on the carpet.
All right, so you're there, and the kids are on the carpet with you, and you've cast the fire. All right, so with that,
I got-
I moved them off the side, but we will. They are on your carpet.
All right.
I put them
Oh,
on.
you run, right? You run away?
Just poof, gone. Okay, bye.
I used everything up to get there, so next turn I'll get out.
What the hell is that? I mean, look, there's something new on the board.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
I don't know where it's at. I don't see it.
Oh, I see it, and it's a problem.
I don't know what it is. But
Ugly. Oh, it's ugly. No.
And it's next. Great.
hopefully it doesn't
Nice.
like fire.
Hopefully it doesn't like bears.
hmm
Oh, there's a thing.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I think our escape route has been blocked.
Well, it was right behind me.
Wait, why is there a red line there? It's a trap.
I do not recall that red line being there when we came in.
Yeah, the only problem I have is why is it not giving me what it's supposed to be giving me? You guys can still see the red line, right? And past it, correct?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah. But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
no.
It's supposed to be like a wall of fire or something to block our view, or
No, I mean, it was supposed to be blocking your view. Yes, there it goes.
Oh, poo.
Yep, gone.
Now this is a ravine that we're in, so the carpet can just go up and out, right, and get the kids out.
All right, so let's
Okay.
see. Object line. Let's go ahead.
As a bear, I have a swim speed, so I can climb out of here, right? I can just leave, correct?
So as this guy comes up, let me make sure I'm on the right layer. He will step forward. So we'll say right here. And all of a sudden, this wall of ice comes up behind you.
Pesky he is.
And locks you in here with them.
Did it look like he was casting a spell?
Doesn't count it as a spell.
Okay.
says the creature magically forms an opaque wall of ice on a solid surface it can see. The wall is about a foot thick and up to 30 feet long and 10 feet high. Or it has a hemispherical dome up to 20 feet in diameter. So yeah, this whole area has got like a dome of ice that just comes up over you guys' head.
Okay. Neat.
All right, so
Why do I feel like we're lunch now?
all right, so I think that would be it for him. Now, now for the other fun part. So let me go ahead and take care of this. It's going to take a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now, can a polar bear use a wand of fireball?
Nope.
No. There's only one charge left. She wouldn't be using it anyway.
You should
Oh,
be able to roll. Yeah, 1d6 plus 1.
Mm-hmm. 4. Okay.
So 5 charges total.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
So yes, as you guys are standing there, as soon as this ice wall hops up behind you, you can definitely see the rest of the eggs start to open. As tiny little white-looking spiders come crawling up out of it.
Upon seeing this, Belfie lets out a huff of like, damn churns, but in polar bear huff.
It's all right. Meteor storm.
Well, what about that dome?
Well, it's only a 20-foot,
Hmm.
wasn't it?
I thought so, but then you said it's over us, so I
Yeah,
just figured.
it's partially over you. All right, so now I need to move the object layer. All right,
Mm.
so we'll go ahead and move these guys up here so they can start munching on you. This giant bear looks like the best, tastiest morsel here.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
With my
A
crappy
couple of them will
glass.
try to shoot webbing at your carpet. Let's try to see if we can do that first, shall we? Ooh, hey, check that out. Natural 20.
Ew.
You know what? I need to do this. Let's put these guys back on here because this may be an issue. Can I make him smaller? I can't. Why can't I make him smaller? Set dimensions. He is currently at 1 and 1. Let's make them 0.5. Will that work? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so we got a kid. We got a kid. And we got a kid. Alright, so of course I've got a couple of them. Oh, that's right. I need to do it this way. Okay, so Sarge. What is that? Is that the damage? No, there shouldn't be any damage with it. Alright, so that's one hit towards the carpet. It's a 23 and 20. So 3 of the spiders are actually gripping the carpets. One, let's see, this one here is going to move up and try to get an angle on Sarge. Check that out. 10 does not hit you, does it?
Ooh.
All right. This one here will move up and try to hit one of the kids. It's a 19. I'm sure that hits the kid. Where's his thing at?
Oof, no.
Yep. Definitely hits the kid. So one of the children are currently entangled in web and restrained. Let's try one of the other ones. That's a definite miss. And that's also a miss. All right, so yeah, the littlest one is actually currently stuck in a web. All right, so let's go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks against you, shall we?
Sure. AC is only a 12 as a bear, so I'm sure it will be 6 attacks against me.
Well, the first one was a 12, does hit. You'll take, and in the bear, well, nope, new day. In the bear form, you will take 13 points of damage, 4 piercing, 9 poison.
Okay.
The second one that attacks you will hit you for 19. You'll take 23 total, 9 piercing, 14 poison.
23 total. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Next one only hits with an 11, so that's a miss.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's a definite miss. 5.
Cool.
That's 11 points of piercing, 14 points of poison. I think there's
I'm
one
sorry.
more.
Math. 25.
Yes,
Yeah.
25.
Okay. I am Belfie again.
And Belfie takes 16 total. 5 piercing, 11 poison. Actually, how much of that 25 was the bears and how much was Belfie's?
I only had 6 hit points as the bear left, so I carried him over.
Okay, so you got 19 and then you got 16 more.
Yep.
All right, so let's see. That's that. You know what? There are some tasty people behind you, too. I'm not just going to leave it up to you. I don't know what this creature is, but it looks tasty, so I'm going to come up here and try to get him, too.
14's the number on me.
Yep. I'll go. You know what? It'll only be fair if I put 6 on you as well.
Now I am sitting on top of him, by the way.
Oh yeah, I've not forgot about you yet.
Okay.
What was the AC?
14.
Yep, that's going to be 8 piercing, 7 poison. So 15.
Okay, 15.
That's a miss with a 7.
Trust me, I'm already looking at spells.
Yep, that's a 20. So that's going to be 8 piercing, 10 poison.
18.
16 to hit, so 9 and 8, so 17.
Okay,
That's
I
it.
am me,
All right, well, the next one's a definite miss.
because the AC goes up to 21 once I'm back to me.
Oh, yeah, well, this one will miss the other as well. The last
Uh,
one.
Did we get our inspiring speech at the beginning of the day, Rock?
We did not.
So after you turn back to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
one of those spiders bites you extremely hard.
Oh boy.
Was it a critical?
Yes, it was. Would you like to fix that? for me?
Yep. I'd like to fix that for you.
All right. So
No,
you'll
it wasn't
only
really-
take 17 points of damage from the attack. 8 poison. 8 piercing, 9 poison.
Gotcha.
All right. So do I have any that can actually get in range of?
Question.
Yes.
Oh no, we said the hero's feast was gone.
Yeah,
Yes.
that lasts for 24 hours, and
Yeah.
who knows how long it's been.
Just checking because poison would be nice. But okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking about when I was calling out the poison. I was like, oh, yep, that's right. That's been a day. It only looks like I can get one towards you. So I will web you with 1.
Two.
24 for webbing.
All right.
So you are currently restrained, and I will bite you with advantage. So let's see. That's going to be it's only an 11.
Do these appear to be
Negative.
ice spiders?
Yes, they do appear to be ice
Okay.
spiders.
All right.
There are some others shifting around, but it's not going to actually affect any attacks on anybody. I'll just
Carpet in the way.
I'll deal with these little spiders.
Did I get knocked out? I'm not even in the initiative anymore.
Oh, you deleted the bear. That was
I
your
didn't
token.
delete the bear.
I did. It's my bad.
Yeah, the bear got deleted.
You
which
were
was
at
your
what,
token.
19?
I was 18 point something, but yeah.
All right. Well, there's no other 18, so go ahead and click and roll and type in the 18. Launch.
You take half damage on dex saves, correct? If you fail, Belfie.
I have to make the deck save to get half.
All right.
Okay,
so
you don't have evasion or whatever.
No, I do, but if I fail the
If you fail, you take
yeah,
none.
I take half. Yeah, I'll take half, and then if I make it, I take none.
Belfie, did you
Yeah.
roll?
Okay, good.
Yeah, but it didn't move me up because it was a low roll, so you'll have to hit
Change the number.
I got you. I put you back in. Yep, and it is currently your go. After all these spiders have started moving towards you, I mean, you see all of them. They're like they swarm over underneath the carpet where Sergeant Rock's at, and a big group of them swarm towards you. Granted, not counting the ones that just attacked you.
Question.
Yes.
Just little stupid corner of the carpet in the way. Never mind. There's no real question.
Yep, I have a thing I'm looking to do. That's why I
Yeah,
asked.
carpet's in the way.
Oh shit, I can't do that. That's a con save.
All right.
Oh my
So,
Okay, so I have all these little buggies around me. If I disengage, am I able to dart through them, or do I have to disengage for each one?
give me
You
your.
can dart through them all. Once you disengage,
one-
you're not subject to any opportunity attacks for the rest of that turn. So
There you
just
go.
move.
Okay,
So, yeah.
I'm going to. Crap. Okay. I'm going to bonus action disengage and use my movement to get my 25 feet. Will take me here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. This big crazy ass thing here is not engaged with anything yet, right?
He's not in
It's
melee
just-
with anything, if that's what you're asking.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's almost
Okay.
like he just stepped up and decided to keep you all locked in place.
Right. Cool. I so
See a lot of arrows pointing all over the place.
Oh, I got a spell, but it's a con save, not a dex save. So
okay, I'm going
really
to
fucking hurt.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to still use my deck save here, but I'm going to, since I'm disengaged right now, I just want to make sure that I am 25 feet away from the carpet. I'm going to go ahead and shoot off a couple of levels of fireball.
All right. And
Um,
before you do that, let me go ahead and bring out the spell marker. And
That's so much easier than what I was trying to do.
let's see. Radius for fireball is 20.
20.
Yep.
All right. Can you see that?
I can see the ball, but I can't see the aura.
All right,
Radius.
give me a second, and I will adjust it to where you can see it. Yes.
I can't move it, but I can see it.
Hold on. Controlled by all players. So there you go.
Okay.
So put that where you'd like to have it hit.
If I put it, that's still going to hit the carpet there. So here, so it'll hit 1, 2, 3, 4. Me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
What if you put it on the other side of the carpet?
I was trying to hit this big guy here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're trying to hit the big guy in your mix?
Yeah. I mean, I could hit more of
You'll
them.
still get them. Yeah, if you center it one square back, you get them and still get a bunch of those guys.
Or kill the kids.
I think if you centered it here,
Kids, man, the kids.
oh,
That's why,
Cares about the
like, I was
kids.
like, I'll just put it here. I don't care. But there's kids on the carpet.
And one of them cannot do a dex save.
yeah.
it's
How about
grappled.
here?
So is it my question?
Actually, he has disadvantage on a dex save.
Still,
Yeah, that
it's a
would hit the
fireball.
smaller ones. That would hit a few.
That's a
less
good one.
larger ones, but would hit the big one.
Yeah,
So,
that'll hit the big
that's what
one
I'm
and a
gonna
lot
do.
of
I'm done.
That's one.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, so you're dropping a fireball there?
I am. I'm going to drop a fireball there, and I am. Let's see. I currently have 5
Maybe a big-
levels, so I'm gonna drop 3 levels.
Got 3 charges.
Yup.
All right.
That makes a 10-die fireball.
I'm going to do the roll, and then I'm going to use my advantage on my evasion.
Okay, so 36 points of damage, half if they fail the save, right?
And
Okay, so let's
okay,
see.
good.
1, 2.
So I made the
3,
deck
4,
save,
5,
so I'm going to
6,
take
7,
no damage
8,
from that.
9,
So thank you for that
11,
advantage.
12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh,
All right, so
boy.
it's 15 ice spiders to making a save.
Can they save from half the damage?
That's the only reason I'm rolling it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just checked, and yes, there is a way they could, if they make the save, they may survive.
I can't cast the spell I want to. Sorry, there, Tara.
No, no,
I
no.
thought it was a deck save because of what it was a cone, but it's actually a con save.
Yeah, no. This is fine. I
So
made my
15 is the save.
so 1,
That's
2,
1,
3, 4.
2, 3,
3.
4. All right, 4. All right, I said there was how many? I said there was 15.
Yeah, it's 36 or 18 damage. And then that big guy.
Okay, so this one is what?
Well, I see 6.
Well, we don't know what their ad is.
Well, he put a +3 on the roll, so I'm guessing.
Oh,
it's-
yeah, you did. Okay, so 1, 2,
Oh, so it's just gonna be +3 to.
7, 8,
Oh, yeah,
9,
you're right.
10.
So made it.
So 6 made it.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, because I didn't count the 2 13s. Thank you guys for the reminder. So it's 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
So yeah, just anything 12 and above makes it. Oh boy. At least there's
I would
another
figure
spider
this
going before
guy's-
me.
This was the guy that made the nat 20 because he was only halfway Thanks, Roddy. Made it easy for him to just go, "Whoa."
Okay, so you half was
18.
19?
18.
18.
18, thanks. You know what?
Ah, not survivable at all.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh, sweet.
I've got a spell I'd love to
I like
use.
seeing all those little pops, Dan.
All right, so they all pop, but the big issue is something you notice. The guy that you made all this initially to be in the blast radius takes no effect from the fire.
Cool. Perfect.
Okay. All right. I got the little minions in that area gone, so I can. That's. It's all right.
All right, so that was Belfie.
Yes.
So Belfie, as you go with all the little spiders, you hear a very loud screech.
Like a mama? Like a pissed off mama?
Yeah, as this one here
Mm-hmm.
goes running
What's her problem?
straight towards you.
Jeez.
Oh shit.
You just killed, what was that, 15 of her little babies?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I don't want to
14.
be in her.
Only 14 of her babies.
All right, so as she runs up on you, you feel the temperature around you drops
Mm-hmm.
tremendously. And she will. First, you know what? She's mad. She's not going to do that. She's just going to bite at you.
Okay. Sure.
But I'm certain that an 11 is not going to get it, is it?
No, it's not.
All right, so that was it for her turn. Surge,
Yep. What's up?
it's your turn, brother.
I know, and I'm trying to figure out the spell I wanted to cast. I can't cast.
I mean,
Oh fuck. Plus,
what
it's
you gotta do, man.
it's a 60-foot cone is what I was looking at, and to hit the spider, it would be close to hitting them, but it'd get basically everything else
I
in this
just
corner.
really want that carpet to be gone.
'Cause
I'd
it'd
to
be-
have the last of my
Be
fire
there picking up those kids.
Yeah.
The carpet will be
I
gone.
wouldn't really worry about the little ones.
They
There's a-
No,
bite
but
pretty
if I
hard.
can get, they did a lot of damage. They
Uh-huh.
They do
did
bite.
Yeah.
They do bite pretty
damage
hard.
in one round, man.
Oh, he took no damage from fire. I know she takes half damage from cold, if I recognize it correctly. What's he look like? What's the thing way in the back look like?
What's it look like?
Yeah, what's it look like?
It's a picture. You can
Hold
see
on,
it.
hold on. Let me see if I can actually give you a picture. There you go.
Do I recognize it at all from anything I've ever done? Studying in the now extinct.
And the sad part is, I don't think I could share that with the channel. Let's see if I can fix that right quick.
You could actually put it in Zoom.
It'd be roughly everything in that area if I were to cast the spell that I'm thinking. Oh boy, oh boy.
And you know what? I may be able to bring this up and adjust. So let's do that, shall we?
Okay, I know fire damage didn't seem to cinch it at all, really, so.
Alright. So there we go. this is what they are facing. Huh, that works. I can use
Can you
that.
summon a cosmic spider eater?
No, I have Cone of Cold, but I really don't want to hit her with it because it's a lot of d8s.
Well, yeah, because I can't.
Children don't want.
I'm even gonna.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
trying to decide
you
where I want
do.
to put it.
You could prepare the spell, do the ready action, which means you cast the spell, but to release it after Rock gets the kids out of there.
That would basically just be using it on my next turn. Oh,
No.
And then I
Nope.
can
Doing
use
that now.
the dodge for half the reaction if I had to
mm,
damage.
Tick
I'm
tock.
recommending that.
yeah, I think I might instead just 10-foot high, 5-foot thick, cast Wall of Thorns. 60 foot, so I could make it nick basically everything in this area if I don't have it hit me and don't have it hit you, but I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna have a Wall of Thorns come through this area,
All right.
having it avoid hitting these two things, avoiding myself, and hitting these two things, avoiding the carpet as well. And it is, like I said, 60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 feet thick.
Okay.
So, oh, wrong thing. So yeah, it's gonna hit. Like, being 5 feet thick, could I have it hit the spider and that guy?
Being 5 foot thick, it'll hit the little spiders as well as the guy. So yes.
As well as the guy?
So that'd
Could
be
it hit
1,
the
2,
Ice Spider
3,
Queen?
4, 5, 6. Let's see. You say it's 5 foot thick, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, whoops, wrong
So
thing.
you'll hit. Hold on. You'll hit
There we go.
this one, this
God.
one, this one. This one, this one, this one, this one, that one.
Oh,
that
I
one,
see
that
what's
one.
happening. There we go. That, except it's gonna be 5 foot thick.
Okay.
If that helps, that line. That was a pain in the ass to try and draw.
All right, so I need to give you a deck save, right?
Yep, and it's DC 19, I believe. Yep.
So I
Dex
need
19.
to deck save as
4,
well. Correct?
5, 6.
Will it hit her?
7, 8. Yeah, it'll hit her.
Okay, give me a deck save, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast
What's
that
your,
out of
what's
my
your number? A DC.
19.
Cool.
So I'm gonna roll this.
All right, I'm only gonna take half.
Okay, and let me make sure I get this right because it's only one of those numbers right now. Each creature within the area must make that's going to be the piercing damage, or half as much on a successful.
Let me see. What do I have?
And that's going to be 36 on a failed and 18 on
Oh,
a
I
successful.
have one more
save.
gooey advantage. I'm gonna try that again.
All right, pop,
It got worse.
Oh, that's all right.
pop,
I delete that out.
pop,
Oh, bam.
pop.
Save. So it's 18, correct?
19.
19 for.
What? No,
That's my
36.
deck save.
No. I half of 36.
Oh, 18. Yeah, half of 36 is 18 piercing. So if they failed, it's 36 points. If they saved, it's 18 points of
I
piercing
was just
damage.
checking for mine because I'm taking 18 points of.
All right,
Okay,
So
yeah, so
now,
It's the wall is 10 foot high. The wall blocks line of sight.
How do I get over there to help now?
Yeah, sorry about that. The creature
Okay,
can
you're
move through the
16.
wall, albeit slowly and painfully. So I think the creature enters the wall or ends its turn there. It must make another dex save, and it's going to be the slashing damage that's there. That's the 30 slashing damage.
okay, and you hit this one.
Does that wall require concentration?
Yes, it does. So it's gonna be. Oh, let me try and measure it just to make it. So I didn't want to hit myself with it.
And it's opaque, right? You can't see through the wall.
Yep, can't see through the wall. So
This screws up a
that's
little to my plan, but still, I don't.
yeah,
Alright.
that's roughly the shape. If you could kind of shift it a little bit, that's as easy as I can make it. That's the 5 foot thick.
Yeah, I got you. I took out a bunch of the ones you hit.
So
And I've rolled and done the damage on the others you hit. So if you want to go ahead and remove that. Actually, you still have it sitting there, don't you?
yeah, since I popped it, it's going to be on concentration.
All right. So may I?
Oh, let's just, do one of my favorite spells. Boop, boop, boop. And it'll be upcast because I spent all my 3rd level.
All right.
What a wonderful spell.
Okay. So when their
On
turn,
the start of their turn.
start of their turn, we'll see if any of them pop or not.
So
So Sarge.
It's me.
Yep.
I'm up. Oh, I thought you were asking me a question.
No, I was showing you something. But before I do that,
Nah, damn it.
perfect.
Nyeh.
so yeah, you can catch out of the corner of your eye something coming up out of the ground up in that corner.
I cut off from the other side.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I was just checking to see if.
All right, so I'm just going to move right up on you, and unlike my other, I am going to bite at you. Oh, and this one has 2 heads, by the way, just to give you a heads up.
Ew.
I hate these children. They might not survive just for the fact they weren't killed by
so we
spiders.
rescue them, we fly off, and then Serge just like kicks them off the carpet. No.
Okay, so first off, you have 21 to hit you. Does that hit?
That'll hit.
All right,
Yeah.
you'll take 5 piercing, 6 poison. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Actually, give me the Constitution saving throw before you take the poison. Okay, so you don't take the poison, so just take the 5 points of piercing.
That's a lot easier.
Yeah, and yeah, it was kind of a weak bite, but yeah. Let's see, how many attacks does he have? All right, so that's it for his turn. Sergeant Rocket, it's your go. What do you want to do?
All right. Well, luckily I have this. And I can see a spot right here.
Yep.
Must be nice to see that spot.
That's right. So I can do me and the 3 kids, and then I've got 1 extra one. So I'll just take this little creep that snapped at me and put him back in his hole, unless he makes a DC 20 wisdom save.
It'd be, yeah, I think nope, I didn't. Where is he at? There he is. Okay, so he needs to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
What's the DC? Said 20?
Yep. It's got it right there. DC 20 on the card.
Well, okay, he's back in his hole because I rolled a 19.
Ooh.
So close. All right. And these kids come with me. And then, of course, I fly the carpet around the corner so they can't even see where I am if they look. And I go, good luck, you guys. I was going to, so if you had done the prep with the cone of cold,
Mm-hmm.
Belfie was in my range, and she would have been the fifth one, and we would all be over here. Right. And then you could have done the cone of cold release right at the end of my turn.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
I can't even see Belfie, so I can't even beam her out. So
You're a real long
did.
ways away, so it's hard to tell.
It's okay.
Had to do something on that turn.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good.
So yeah, and then these three kids, you put them over there. You can put them over on a carpet over here because I fly after my action is to get us to here, and then I can fly a little bit.
All right. So with that, look
And
at that
fly the-
delightful
up to 30.
little morsel in front of me.
I had to go back to see if I'd used the scatter yesterday, but all I did was a detour.
All right. So that's a 29 to take a little bite out of you.
That'll probably hit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How
All right.
much did he move?
About 10 feet.
Okay, for every 1 foot of movement, it takes 4 foot of movement if he's inside the wall.
He's on the edge of it. Not to mention, let's see. His movement rate is 40 feet, and I only moved 10.
Okay, he made it. even if he's on the
Gotcha.
wall, he can still move all the way.
All right, so that's going to be 12 piercing and 12 cold damage.
Yeah, this is fine.
Now for the claw attack.
Mm-hmm.
19,
19 hits.
10 slashing, 13 cold.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. Now for the tail.
Hold on. Let me divide that 23. So is that 12 or 11?
I'd say 11.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so tail slap.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Yep.
11 bludgeoning, 9
Mhm.
cold.
And how many cold?
9. All right, so let's roll the d6. Nope, did not recharge. All right, that's it for its turn.
Okay.
So I can't
How
get
big are these little eggshell things?
the little eggshell things.
Yeah.
Maybe about if you put 2 fists together like that.
No, not very big. Okay. Can't even get back to you guys. Okay.
All right, so
They will all need to make a wisdom save.
that's right. They all started their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's just do this.
Did he end his turn in the wall in any way?
If he's on the same bias of line that I am, he would have.
The wall causes damage. Surge.
If he ends his turn.
Surge.
Yeah, if he ends his turn there,
Put
he would have
yourself-
had to.
Put yourself back out, please.
Oh, I got taken out. Okay.
Just on the edge of it, just enough to be able to grab at Belfie.
Okay, so if he was in the wall, he would have had to make a save and take damage again.
Alright, so
But if he's not in it, then it doesn't matter.
sorry. I ended up deleting the one that I had set up for the roll. All right. So all these seem to be doing something. Not that you guys can tell what they're doing. So
Right.
I mean, Belfie might be able to catch a glimpse of it. A few of them.
I can't see them through the wall. Oh yeah. Okay.
A few at the very top. Yup.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Belfie,
Yep. Disengage.
before you do that,
No.
yes,
Oh, okay.
I need you to
Four.
take 3 points of damage.
For what?
Cold damage because you're entirely too close to the queen spider.
Fun times. Okay. Disengage.
Yep.
And I'm going to use every ounce of movement I can to get back behind them.
All right, you're gonna get down there in that hole where you can't get out of. Gotcha.
Yeah, I am. And I'm going to.
Well, hopefully we can cause somebody to stop concentrating on that.
Well, and then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be like, "You guys, I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and that's my turn
Excellent. So
because
now
I have to use my movement and my extra movement to get back there. I don't even have enough to hide.
All
One
right.
sec.
So she'll take her step out.
Oh, and I'll say there's a whole bunch of those little fuckers coming around the corner. Is exactly how I tell them.
Actually, she didn't fire her web, did she? So she'll fire a web. And move there. All right. So may I?
Yes.
I think you're currently up because of what's going on.
What happened to Surge? He was before me.
Was he? That's right. He put
Oh,
his
yeah,
character in.
Been
I
deleted.
got deleted. So let me just,
14.10.
yeah, I'll just go ahead and throw that back in there. So I was just ahead of him.
So then, yeah, you go first.
Yeah, you say that you're feeling like you're about to fall over?
Yep.
Well, you're not allowed to fall over, so go ahead and take 80 hit points.
That means I have 84 hit points, just so everybody knows where I was.
Yeah, so there's that. That wasn't concentration. Kinda.
Much appreciated.
And then I'm gonna shift and give myself some temporary hit points, and I cannot be critically hit, or no one can hit me with advantage if they're within 30 feet of me. That's how that goes. I don't know if I can be. I'd have to check, but that's my action, my bonus action, and I'm gonna move back towards this wall
Uh-huh.
because I had to use my action, bonus action, and yeah, that's gonna be me, I think.
All right.
So may I, you're up.
Yeah, may I, you're up.
Oh. Okay. Well, hails, bells, and cotton trails. So I'm supposed to deal with this guy, huh?
Well, I mean, I
see.
can't.
Sounds
I
like it
can't
to
do a
me.
lot when I just brought her back from near death.
Sounds like it's all on you there, may I?
I'll be able to assist my next time around, but
Okay. Uh, all right. Let me see here. What's that? 35 feet?
Looks about right.
All right. I'll take one step forward. I will use this on that gentleman right there in front of me.
Blight.
Not the spell.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So if I make it, I take half, right?
Right.
Let's see. Hold on.
Which probably will.
Well, I could roll it. That's fine. I don't need that. So 22.
Okay.
Okay, looks like you heard him. Or it, or whatever.
Okay. Actually, no. I take that lie back. I take that lie back.
What do you mean you take that lie back?
What lie?
I was restrained, so I couldn't have taken a step forward.
No, you couldn't have.
Oh,
So my
What
action
were
would
you
have been
restrained
to.
on?
Spider
Webs.
web.
Yeah.
web. Everybody got web.
So that 7, I take it, won't break me out of that.
I thought maybe that would have gone away when the spiders popped. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, that was a different thing though.
No, it's
Okay.
just webbing.
Yep.
So webbing doesn't. Yeah, it's not a spell. It's actual webbing.
So make sure you give yourself back your 22 points.
I did. Thank you.
And well, that was my action. I guess bonus action.
I don't think you have one when you're restrained.
You
I don't have bonus action.
Hold on.
Restrained
Maybe you can
creatures.
slow because that's
Can't
different.
benefit from any bonus to the speed, so that's not going to work. Attack rolls against your advantage. You have disadvantage, and yeah, it doesn't say nothing about bonus action. So if you got something you can do as a bonus action, that doesn't require you to move.
Go get him, Belfie. Plus roll 1d6.
Pew.
Okay, why didn't that go through? Roll 1d6. There we go. So 8 total. That 1d6 is that.
Yeah, that card.
Yeah, that card. So
All
let
right.
me erase that.
All right. So now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get rid of those still.
Okay, so
You just let the kids.
If it's gonna be near the wall, if it has to move through the wall, or anything starts or ends its turn or moves into the wall, it takes damage.
Now, question. Anything on the other side of that wall that's in my aura?
doesn't seem to be.
Okay. I don't know. I can't see beyond that wall.
I know.
It
I'm
would just take
looking at it.
damage.
There's nothing there. But thank you for reminding me. All right. So yeah, Sergeant Rock. You see what you see. It's your turn.
Dang it. Well, I'm 40 feet up. I'll take this assembly back here where I can see what's going on because I know my comrades might be in trouble. And I will have, let's see where this thing's going to land. I get both of these guys.
Is there a reason you're carrying the spell around with you? Okay.
Yeah, I need it.
Okay.
I'm going to throw a grenade right there and see if I can take out some of these guys.
All right. Frag out. 20-foot radius. 8d6 psychic. Go ahead and it's a 20 DC.
Intelligence save.
Yeah. So
That'll take care of all those stupid little spiders.
yeah, it should. You said it's what save? Intelligence. All right.
Not a common one.
Nice. And 38.
Somebody has an intelligence of 38.
No, 38 was your damage, dude. 38 was the damage you caused. Remember?
It is the 38 I did. Yeah.
No, better not do that. Actually, yeah, I could do that because the other one's on a different level. You guys still can't see, right?
No.
No. Nothing over there or I can only see out to my sight, but I can't see past that.
I mean, I got rid of your gray, but I didn't get rid of the line that you
Oh,
can't,
okay.
can't see
Gotcha,
past.
gotcha.
So.
I can see Brother May I from here, but I guess I can kind of see Belfie from here.
Yep. It's just if anything tries to come over that wall or anything, they're going to take damage the second they step into it.
I
All
should
right.
be able to see those guys pretty clearly. So yeah, I can see all you guys back there, but I'm saying, get the hell out of there.
There's an ice wall behind us, or we would.
Okay, so that was your turn. So
So did it look like either of these big guys failed their save?
looks like the big guy closest to you might have.
All right. And then I've got just a little bit of movement left, so
Was this guy in it?
yeah.
He was on the corner, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
coming through
okay.
like right on these two dots.
All right, so and that's psychic damage.
It is psychic.
Okay, yeah, he looks like he may have taken the damage. Psychic may have been something that hurts him.
But luck.
All right, so
right.
let's see.
What? Wow. And then I'm gonna fly back with my remaining movement to pretty much can only get to about here.
All right, well that's not going to work because I can't do that.
Can you put these kids on the carpet?
Tell you what, let me do this.
What are you doing? And I also just realized, why are people hiding behind the healer?
What are you talking about? I just healed her for 80 hit points. When was the last time you healed her for a lot of money?
I came back behind the healer because I needed healing.
All right,
And I gave you said healing.
Yeah.
Sergeant
And then
Rock,
I hid
you
behind the
should be able to
warlock.
move those around now. If you want to put them on your carpet, the way you can move them all together.
All right. Yeah, press on.
To make
Nothing
sure you
from
don't
behind here.
overlap them, hold Alt when you put them on to drop
Oh.
them so they don't snap into a spot. Here, I'll do it. Do it. There you go.
Beauty.
All right. So that didn't recharge. So the only recourse I have is that tender morsel right there that is all bundled up in spider webs, just waiting for me to come eat.
Oh, did you not break out?
No, I did not.
Nope.
Cool.
I would have encouraged you to do so.
He
If-
tried. Tried
I
really
mean, I
hard.
can heal you, but I'd rather not.
I will say, if he is eating on you, then if I hit him, I'll be able to do better.
Yeah. Yep. You'll be a little more lethal.
Oh.
Let's see.
Now that guy has a. Does he look like he has a headache from the psychic damage?
Oh yeah, yeah. He looks like he's got a headache.
That sounds
That's-
so convincing. Yeah. He has a headache.
Wisdom save?
Yep.
Wisdom save if
guardians.
he's because he stepped in your range.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to reroll damage or you want to stick with the 19 necrotic?
No, do you have you already rolled this round for your damage?
Not this round.
No, not this round.
All right, you have to roll each round for your damage. So go ahead and roll me your damage rolls for that while I check something else.
My spell doesn't penalize his wisdom saves.
There we go.
Oh.
So that's rolling that way. So you need me to roll a wisdom, you said, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, what's the first roll? Oh, well, they're both 23, so.
Okay.
Well then.
So I will go ahead and make my attack rolls on you as soon as you give me your damage for me getting into your aura.
Yeah. I've had a spot on the screen where it showed what the dice were. I couldn't find it.
Oh,
I
okay.
had to scrape it away. Couldn't tell if it was 46 or 48. Oh, it's 19 again.
Very consistent.
Yeah.
All right. So I will take.
And it is necrotic. Since, that's the path I'm going down.
You're
Right.
a little wishy-washy.
So, first one will be a bite.
right.
24 to bite you.
Yep.
You'll take 9 piercing, 17 cold.
9 piercing, 17 cold. All right.
Before I roll my second attack,
9
I
piercing.
need your con save.
Yeah, you said 9 piercing, 17 cold.
Yeah, it's 26 total on the
Six.
damage. So I need a 13 or higher, if I'm not mistaken. All right.
All right.
Looks like you're still concentrating on your aura, or your guardians.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm gonna claw at you.
Careful, there's a tail too.
That's 16 points of damage total, 10 slashing, and 6 cold. So I need at least a 10 on your con save. All right. Now time for the tail. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
All right. So congratulations, you did not get smacked with my tail.
Okay.
And that was it for them. Belfie.
Okay, cool. I'm going to come around to the back. And I'm going to attack.
All right.
I'm going to hit with my rapier. First, 23 to hit.
23 does indeed hit.
Okay, so I'm going to,
And your rapier is a +1.
yes. So that is 35 points of damage.
All right. I'll take your 35.
And then I'm going to pull out my crossbow, and I have my +2 crossbow bolts in there.
Mm-hmm.
30 to hit, or 32 to hit,
I'll let
With-
it hit.
9 more points of damage.
9. Okay. Got it.
And let me mark down that crossbow bolt before I forget. And that is, there's nothing really I can do at that point, so that's it.
Excellent. All right. So. How tall is your thorn wall?
10 feet. It's 10 feet tall and 5 feet thick.
All right. So up here on the ledge, rock ledge above the thorn wall, there is a spider.
Is he entering my aura?
I will go ahead and make the wisdom check. Because technically your aura goes straight up in the air, right?
Yeah.
Radius.
So it's what's the DC?
DC is 18, I think. Let me double check. DC, that's Blake,
All right.
is 18.
So with that, this giant spider drops dead right next to Belfie.
Thunk.
Pretty much.
Thanks for coming.
It got at the top, stepped inside your aura,
How big
and
is it? Can I hide behind it now?
The large creature.
I'll allow it. See, that was it. What happened to all the little ones?
They all died.
No,
A lot of them did, though.
no, they didn't all die.
Did you delete the other one again? Because they were on like a 19.
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
Come to my aura. Say hello.
No, they just saw mommy die. They're gonna go to daddy.
They don't know why.
They don't care. Mommy died. All right, so let's go ahead and remove you. There we go. Search
So I have a question for you, Dan.
might have an answer.
This thing is bipedal, has 2 arms, is using a weapon. For the wording of a spell, would you consider it humanoid?
It is not.
Damn.
Monstrosity.
It is not.
Well, I was saying, since it's bipedal, 2 arms, wielding a weapon,
No, that's
humanoid enough for a spell to affect it.
Nope.
no.
Okay. You know exactly what I was going for, so never mind.
It was worth asking.
Yeah, I mean, seemed like it could be. How are you looking, may I?
I'm
Good
about
enough. All right.
50%.
Good enough.
All right. So I am then going to.
Surge, when
Oh,
did you
fuck.
come out of your animal form?
A while back.
Okay.
Yeah, I
you
dropped
have
it
to.
when I
You
got
had
attacked.
to do the spell, so I didn't know if you actually.
Yeah,
dropped it.
yeah, yeah. No, I got dropped to begin with. That was one
Oh,
of the
the
first things.
damage knocked you out. Gotcha.
Yep, yep, yep.
Damn druids.
So, yeah, I know, right?
The thing.
It is a thing. I am going to move to its side and stay within range. Gonna try and sneak right here
Uh-huh.
and cross my fingers, hope for the best. Give me a Constitution saving throw. You might not have to. Does cold damage do anything to it?
Does not.
Okay, cool. All right. That was worth testing.
Meh.
Yep. Meh, indeed.
Oof.
Since it absorbed heat, I was hoping that cold might do something.
Looks like it absorbed it too.
Cool. All right, I'm going to shift then. I'm going to stay within its range, but wild shape.
May I?
All right, I take. Oh no, that was the queen spider, huh? That did the cold damage. Now that he moved
Actually,
into my
he
range,
caused you cold damage, and you are.
no, the 3 points for being in aura. Cold
Oh
aura.
yeah. That was the. Yeah, there's no aura on this one.
Okay, now that he's moved into range,
Uh-huh.
now let's try that blight all over again.
All right. So restrained, I guess, will allow you to cast spells. A DC 17 Constitution. Yeah, 28,
Okay, so you take half of 45.
22. Now I'll take that 22 from earlier.
Yeah.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I'll just snarl at it.
Snarl noted. All right. So
Here comes the spider.
yep, it's gonna get right to there.
No, I'm 40 feet up.
Uh-huh. That's why I'm going to do this. What is that? Doesn't matter. 16's not going to hit you, is it?
Nope.
Yeah, it turns and it fires a web.
There's a sling and a web.
Yep. Ooh, is recharged. It's your go.
Well, I have to protect the children. I'll have to shoot this thing.
All right.
It's kind of unusual, but I will actually use this low-level spell that I've got. Casting Hex.
All right. Hex is cast.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
can't forget the like basics, I guess.
And you hit. How much damage is that total? 20?
20 points, unless it has some kind of resistance to necrotic. And as you can well imagine, I'm going to do the repelling blast thing on these shots.
Yep. And as soon as you hit with the first shot, the dead body knocks knocked back 10 feet before it hits the ground.
Oh, all right. Well,
He had 9 points.
Oh, wow. All right.
So-
Almost had him anyway. I can see this one over here, so I'll shoot that one as well.
All right. Which one?
I can see these two, so I'll shoot this one.
All right.
First, I'll shoot this one, and then I'll shoot this one back here.
Go
I think
for
there's
it.
another one, but I can't see it. So I can't use Hex on those guys. I suppose that one's still alive.
I deleted the wrong one then. Go to the next one. Does that work?
That one's only on. All right. So, yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay, yep. You took
I
it.
guess I got some movement. I can drift back to check on the status of my party members.
You sure can.
There's a bunch of little spiders coming.
Yeah,
I
they're
can see that big thing. I'll shoot him next time.
all right. So as you say that,
Is it the big guy's turn again?
it sure is.
Oh,
All right, give me that wisdom save.
Yep.
Here you go.
And to 20 on the save.
All right,
Oh, hell.
takes 12 points of damage.
All right, I'll take 12. Okay, so let's see. Let me freehand this.
Oh, I'm a white wolf, by the way, right next to him. I'm a winter wolf.
Sure, wolf. Breath
Yep.
weapon. The best weapon
Doesn't
in my-
matter. It's more for the cold immunity.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, no, don't care.
What you doing?
He's drawing a circle.
Yes, I am. I need.
No shit.
I need a dexterity saving throw from. Well, I don't think you can give me one, can you?
I'm restrained, so
Nope, you
Plus,
can. You get a disadvantage on it.
got a -1 like it matters.
Okay. I need one from Belfie as well.
18.
All right, I'm at Surge.
All right, gotcha. 4.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
So, let's see. Where am I at? Here I am. Where
What's the DC?
the DC was a 17.
I take nothing.
Well, no. You take half.
Evasion.
You take. Oh, yeah, that's right. You do take nothing.
Yep.
And
I don't have many things that I can do that are special. This is one of them.
so for those who failed, ooh, shite.
Mm-hmm.
That's a heck of a roll. For the failure, you'll take 40 points of cold damage.
I'm immune. That's why I became a wolf.
Yes,
Winter wolf.
you are. Now, with that, I have to do something else.
Am I restrained or anything since I failed? Since I'm only immune, I mean, it's just the damage I don't take. If there's anything else, you know.
A spray of icicles.
Oh,
Fun.
man.
I don't see shit. Is this its dome it did earlier?
Yeah, this time it's actually
Behind
made
us.
a dome around all of you.
Cool.
Shit.
And that ends its turn.
Well, I can still see Belfie.
Yep, you can still see Belfie and all those spiders.
Well, I think that it's not trapped in. We're not trapped in with
Actually-
it.
Those
Oh, yeah.
spiders actually can go, so let's move them up to here. And these will move this way. So, because I see that there's something over here to eat, even though there's nothing else. These guys will move up this way. I think that'll be it for their turn. Belfie, it's your turn.
Cool. So I can't see this ice. Does it look like it? Does it have a sheen on it? Like it's melting, or does it look like it could be melted? I should say.
It just looks like an opaque wall of ice.
Okay. It's not.
It looks like it's probably pretty thick.
And then, question: when you shifted into a wolf, is your wall still here?
Oh yeah, no, I'm keeping
So
concentration,
are
and
these
even
guys
though,
affected by that?
They've
Because
gone
they're-
around it.
well, if they moved into the wall
5
or
feet.
ended their turn on the wall, they
No,
take
they went,
the
they went all
damage.
the way around the wall. They're circumventing the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, if this will help you out, I'll move them over a little bit so it doesn't look like, they're within.
I'm just checking. um. Okay, that whole ice dome thing is a little unnerving. I am going to. Does it look very thick?
The wall?
The ice wall.
I mean, yeah, it looks like it might be pretty thick. You want to try to hit it or something?
I want to take a piton and my hammer and just crack and see what it does.
All right, go for it.
So I'll do that then.
All right, so hold on a second.
I just want to see if it looks like it'll crack it at all.
All right, well, give me
Like a dagger attack roll?
yeah,
or-
just give me a dagger attack roll. I'll be fine.
All right. 24.
Yeah. You're able to hit it with a piton with no problem. Give me
And the dagger's a D4.
Yeah, give me a D4 damage.
So one.
Yep.
One-
So you smack it in here, and it doesn't look like it cracks any, and you don't think the piton went all the way through when you hit it in.
Damn. Okay.
Now the piton's all the way in,
Yeah.
but it doesn't feel like
doesn't-
it broke through on the other side.
Sorry, guys.
So-
That's I don't know what else to do
So
for you there.
it is kind of thick.
Nah. At least you have 84 hit points or whatever it was.
Shit, yeah, I guess. That was my action. That body that dropped, did that drop on the other side of the wall or on this side of the wall? I mean, you've
Technically,
already-
it's like stuck on the wall there when it fell.
Well, okay, because
It's like 10 feet above you.
well, you said it dropped down next to
Well,
us.
it's because
Okay.
I can't really put it like right on that wall and not let you know where it's at, but it was above the wall on
Because I
the
asked if I
crevice.
could hide behind it, and you said yes.
Yeah, you want to climb up the wall, you can do so.
Can I climb up on the dome?
Can
I
you?
have second story work.
Yeah, but it's ice.
I have a piton in it.
Okay, so you can get like, if you want to start hammering pitons in it to climb up it, go for it.
Shit, no.
That is a nice climbing
I
routine.
was just checking, man. I mean, you never know. It might not be. It's only 10 foot tall, right?
Oh no,
How tall is the ice dome?
20 foot round, 20 foot tall.
well it's not 20 foot round. It's condensed, but it does go about 20 to 30 feet tall.
Oh, okay. I thought since you kind of mentioned 20 foot earlier, is maybe the same.
It says it can make a hemisphere dome of 20 feet in diameter.
Oh, okay.
So it means 20 feet tall, 20 feet around, but I condensed it.
Gotcha.
It's just like your wall of stone. You can
Mhm.
adjust it somewhat.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That fucking spell. It's like, how does this work? Oh,
So,
Okay, so Dan, question: would you allow that to be my fast hands? Using the piton to be my fast hands, or I
I will say you were able to use like an item interaction with that if that's what you wish.
Okay. Well, I mean, I want to try and kill at least one of these, or put a fireball back here to try and take. I'm gonna die.
Go ahead. Though you got what, 2 charges left on your wand? Use them.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use one because I don't
I
feel like
mean, because you could drop it right like in this area maybe and get all of them.
I feel like you're baiting me a little bit because I can't see that far back.
there's a child back there.
I can't see that far back.
Exactly. That's why you just do it.
All right. Well, you know.
Yeah, you can use both charges, hit right here, and I'm sure the amount of damage you'll cause will take them all out.
Hit where?
Just at the end of his wall.
Dan, I don't know whether to trust you or not. This is quite the dilemma.
So let's see. Let's go ahead and
You think he's trying to bait you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I feel like maybe.
Well, you know, you can tell that rock's flying up
So-
at higher than the ground.
Yeah,
on
you
his
can see him about 40 feet in the air. So you
Okay.
well, no, she might not be able to because you are over 60
No,
feet
my
away from
vision
it.
stops here. Hold on. My vision stops here.
Well, you
So
know,
I really don't know.
if you put it right about here,
Mhm.
you can at least catch them. Now you probably could shift it this way and still catch them and maybe catch something else, or shift it this way.
I'll put it. I'm
And
gonna,
maybe
I'm gonna
catch-
shift it down just a little bit.
Maybe catch something on the other side of the wall as well. So
Yeah.
You
I'm
got
gonna
to
shift
see
it
that.
down.
But
we're at
so you
That-
saw the rifle flashes, and they were well above the ground.
Okay, all right. It's. I mean, I just don't want to. I don't want to burn up my carpet, comrades.
Well, I'm not going to tell you if you are or you're not.
All right,
But I
all right.
think, go ahead.
We're gonna do it.
Uh-oh.
It's messed up, man.
All right. And you use both charges, right?
I did. I'm gonna have to see if it'll break in the morning.
Go ahead and roll it.
Okay, no.
It's a D20, but still.
Yeah, roll a d20.
Oh. I
And
thought-
you're immune to one, so.
That's true. Halfling luck. Can I
Well,
break it?
basically immune.
All right. So, yeah, you know the 3 that were in front of you are gone, or 4 that was in front of you are gone.
Okay, and I didn't hear any children's screams.
You
It's
hear
coming
it
from the wall.
Behind
way down there. You're nice going. You got them all.
All right, cool, good.
Surge.
I am going to bite this guy with advantage because of pack tactics.
Okay.
23 hit.
23, yep, does hit.
Can he be knocked prone? If so, I need that strength save.
Let's see. Let me take your damage first. And strength save.
Yep. If he DC 14 or he is knocked prone.
Oh, my goodness. All right, he's prone because I rolled a 13.
Oh, okay. All right, he's prone. That's me. I can't really. I only got a bite, and I don't need a
One
bonus
thing.
action.
All right, so,
Yeah.
so you're done?
Yep, I got a bite and my breath, but I can only do one or the other. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
me.
May I?
Okay, so he's prone, so
And-
he'd be advantage on melee. But since I'm restrained, I have disadvantage on melee, right?
Precisely.
So it'd be straight roll.
All right.
Is there a chance I can use my advantage on attack roll?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Not in this particular instance. Now,
I'm gonna-
you could
Disadvantage,
always
yeah.
just take your advantage and break out of it.
No. I'm tired of this asshole. I'm gonna reach out and touch him.
Okay.
Gonna fondle him.
So tell me, how do you do this?
Nice.
Is he head towards me or away from me?
I'm going to say away from you because of the way Surge grabbed him. He only had 9 points left.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just reach down, grab his leg like I'm about to toss him, and when I do that, I realize it's just his leg that comes with me.
Pretty much. All right. So yeah, the
Oops.
rot from your inflict wounds just starts rolling up the leg, and to the degree that the leg just literally comes off in your hand.
Okay.
All right. So that's it for that. Sergeant Rock, what are you doing?
Does the little ice dome come down?
I've not removed it yet.
So I saw it suddenly appear, so I believe it's magical, which is ridiculous. How could it be magical? Because there ain't no such thing as magic.
Says the guy with some
Magic shit riding a carpet.
Yeah.
So I tried to dispel the magic of the dome. using
Oh,
a
wait a
flip
minute.
spell slot.
Wait a minute. I overlooked something.
Oop. Oop.
Well, it'd help if I wasn't grabbing May I every time I did that. No, it does disappear.
Oh, nice.
All right, then I don't need to use this spell slot.
Yay.
So what I will do is fly back in here to survey the scene and head for, I'm on my carpet, of course.
Now, I will take y'all out of initiative. But May I is still encased in webs, and so is one of those children that you seem to have left behind instead of grabbing everybody, I guess.
what?
I will try to break May-I out of the webs.
Where did we leave
Just
it
don't bite
go?
me. Just don't bite me.
I've got claws, unless you need me to make an attack roll against the webs.
Yes, make an attack roll against the webs.
Where's the other child?
We'll just say they're all there.
Yeah, I just didn't grab them. They're all here, but one of them is caught in webs. I can get on my bayonet and cut them out.
You just barely hit it and are enough to tear it apart. Yeah, it has an AC of 10 and 5 hit points, so you're able to get him out.
I didn't want to go crazy and,
Yeah, he's like,
try
don't
and-
bite me, don't bite me, don't bite me. Oh, okay, good.
Well, that 10 might have taken me down. Just saying.
You said you were at 50%.
I was. 2 rounds when you asked me.
Hey, I only asked you before I shifted.
All right, so yeah, you got one of the kids are still stuck to the carpet. And you guys are done? I mean, do you want to keep that wall up or no?
No. If everything else is gone, then I will
All right.
concentrate. Stop.
I will go ahead and delete it.
Does it look like they have I see piles of bones on the map. Does it look like they've trapped and gathered
Animals and probably
Animals
other
and people
adventurers and
and-
people, yeah.
Can we take a second and look through these piles of bones and see if we find anything?
Yeah, if we detect magic and check
I'll
around.
turn my detect magic since
I'm
it's
hoping-
free action.
Okay,
I
so
don't need
When-
when you cast your detect magic, you don't see anything shining up here other than you guys.
Okay.
Right, Rock flies over to this spider's lair, and he goes, "Well, that hole's too small for me to fit in. One of you kids go run in there and check for treasure."
No.
That's fantastic.
Of course, if you take a closer look, the youngest one does have a dead spider in her hand that she's been eating on since you picked her up.
No, she's hungry. I
He
get
was
that.
doing-
It's whatever.
It's
Kid's
a
fine.
spider. It's fine. Kids eat weird shit. So, yeah, can we please can I get on the carpet with you and we book it back?
Sure.
I'm cold. I'm tired. I'm not a polar bear anymore.
I'll take
Mm.
May-I
Okay.
with me if he wants to go.
Yeah,
Well, that was fun.
I'll kind of flop on you and just lay down
Flop on you.
and just close my eyes.
All right, so you guys make your way back to the cave. As you enter, battered, bruised, and some apparently barely alive.
Mm-hmm.
Rock still has 10 hit points.
I will move
Um,
you back to the cave.
Mine ran away. So, alright. I'm gonna cast a spell, and it's gonna last for a minute, and I'm gonna use all of them. Well, most of them on May-I,
Yeah.
and then some of them on myself.
What is that?
Aura I Vitality. It lasts for a minute, and it's 2d6 per. So,
All right, so you guys make your way, like I said, back to the cave, beaten, battered, and bruised. The children are still, some of them are playing, some of them are playing games, playing with the Fred. But they all seem to still be here, and of course the ones who are left in charge to keep people from coming and going are still doing the whole shoulder-to-shoulder blocking the entrances.
Serge, did
There
I
they
get
are.
the 53 or the 20?
yeah, you got the 53.
Okay, just checking before I healed.
Yep, no, that's fine.
So-
I only need a smidgen bit.
As you guys enter the cave,
Hey,
Sergeant,
kids, the carpet's back.
yay! Well, they scream and holler, "Yay!" as soon as you say that, and they're all ready to hop on the carpet and fly some more. Some of them might say,
Oh, you guys came back.
some of them
Awesome.
say, "Ooh," because they see that the one little kid's eating looks like a spider, legs hanging out of her mouth. And as you make those words, you hear this voice in your head, Sergeant Rock.
In my head?
Yeah, in your head. Well, soldier. I am disappointed in you and your lack of following orders. Don't worry, you and your friends will die or join me. And that is it. We will end tonight's session on that note. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us this evening. Remember, we are in this adventure called Life Together, so please remember the golden rule. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself.
And block doorways from children.
Yes, block doorways from children. Baby gates are a lifesaver. Don't forget, we have Wednesday is our first game of streamed Torg that's going to be on a regular basis. Friday, we should be back for our Rime of the Frost Maiden, and then again, we'll be back here Sunday for this. Following that, we'll be back Monday for our, should be the follow-up ending for Curse of Strahd, or at least close to it. We're in his castle. We just need to find his gassed backside and keep him dead. But so with that, like I said, bid you a fond farewell. Have yourselves a very good week, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.